it's not fun. I don't enjoy playing it. But your character's supposed to be lawful good.
In other words,
But so I don't care about it.
like in other words, like the one person not here tonight and me and Brian, we're all neutral, like true neutral. Like none of us are like I don't know. I mean, none of us are in an alignment that is like we're forced to be good, we're forced to be evil. Like we are literally just doing whatever.
Can I make an alliance with him and then kill you?
Yeah, you could, but my character also can defy that and possibly kill your character and then threaten his character and never try and do that shit again.
Can I make an alliance with you and kill Brian?
Yeah, but then vice versa.
Yeah. Alright.
Also, there's rummaging through the side.
But you have to get really good rolls.
Yeah, there's slide hand rolls, stealth rolls.
And there are consequences to what you roll too. Like if you roll ones,
Instant fails.
That's a crit fail.
Yeah.
Crit fail.
A
that's
natural one.
So you're always going to be rolling your
D20. Everybody has the D20, the big one. This one. Like the big one.
Yeah. That's like whenever I say like roll for like a strength check, roll for initiative, it's always that.
And then when you're rolling for an attack, you're rolling with that as well.
Yeah.
Like your damage is something else.
Yeah. Your damage, it will say like if you're using something like me for my my crossbow, like it's a piece. So like my weapons have like a different. So, like my weapons all have like a different. Like I'll roll the D20, but then once I do, I have all these different dice that I use when I actually am like attacking.
Yeah.
So, and the first plus is what you're adding to your d20.
So if I say like I rolled like a 14, I would add +5 and that would be a 19 against his character that he created. Got it?
Yeah. A little confusing, but okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
It's
just add
definitely one of those things where you learn it as you go.
Okay.
This is a learning game, and none of us start off like I know everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yes, Jim.
Okay. All right. So you guys start off. You guys find yourselves on a cliff with rock overlooking the Vale of Bones, and you can see in the distance a storm engulfing the tower where Jim's at.
Wait, there's a fire?
We're overlooking the tower that
the
Jim's
tower.
at.
Yeah.
But I heard something was engulfed.
There's a storm. It's like a blizzard is kind of overtaking you.
Blizzard,
It's
sorry.
like it's starting from the base of the tower and kind of just building away outside of it. So it's kind of hard to make out the tower.
Okay.
That's what you can see.
So, I need a refresher
You need a
as to
refresher?
where we were.
Okay, so the last session.
We had just kind of.
We had gone to the.
Did we get on the
No,
birds?
we
On
had,
the
well,
last
how it started is we
the
went
last
to the
session?
barbarian camp.
Yes.
We met the chief and everything, and then he told us like, "Hey, you're gonna go after Jim. Where supposedly Jim is. What's his name? His son
Hilt.
Hilt is gonna go with you." We got there and we were riding kind of like a
That's right.
dialogue.
Yeah.
So
we
went back.
the way through. They went through like they had two options. They could go further north around the mountains through like the
hard way.
Like it took longer, or they could go through a pass, but like the pass was like it's just infested and like just owned
But
by
these
frost
creatures
giants.
called the
And they took that path, and the like how frost giants are, they're very they're they
show
respect through strength and like might in that, and so in order to get past safely, they'd have a one-on-one fight.
So combat is necessary.
Yes, and so
Our wizard.
went on a one-on-one on this giant frost giant. These guys,
Melee.
in a melee fight. He got in the first round. He got his health halved in one swing, and then somehow the rest of the fight he had all these like spells that messed with the guy's mind and everything, made him like think that he was like getting engulfed with lava, doing all sorts of stuff, and just ended up killing him. Yeah, he made copies of himself and everything. It was cool.
Doctor Strange did.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is real hard, and he ended up killing him. So like all the frost giants respect him. They call him
Loki.
Yeah, they call him Loki now because he's making tricks and stuff. And then they got through.
Looked at the pass and we ran through this kind of snow valley, and we ran across a body of a guy that had a journal and stuff and everything, where I guess he was trying to discover Jim's tower. and he said that my suspicions are to get to the tower, you have to go to this one cave. But nobody wanted to listen to me reading the journal, so we went to the tower to see if there was like a way to get to the tower, and there was a drawbridge and a door, but it was like frozen. You guys threw fire at it, did shit and everything. So it's like, can we go to the cave now and everything? And sure enough, we went to the cave, and Hilt was like, I'm gonna stay behind for some reason because I'm scared of going in there and everything.
It's because the last time he went into the caves, he got kidnapped. Or is
He was all paranoid.
You're Hilt?
No.
I'm playing Hilt.
Hilt is the barbarian that we know that is kind of like, he's this big guy, but he's
Almost like a teddy bear.
he's almost like a teddy bear.
Okay. He's a mountain, but not quite as aggressive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So we go into the
Slowly
cave,
turning
and then we get into this one room where there's this floating suit of armor, and then there's a door, and the suit of armor is holding a sword and everything that we figure is like, two and two together. That's the key to the door and everything to open it.
Because there's no door handle. It was just a giant hole.
Okay.
So that ends up turning into a whole battle thing and everything. And I get a hold of the sword, but the sword's like
launching him
it's
across
like
the room.
I become its bitch and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like throwing me across the room, and
He's just holding on to it.
and Gus and the wizard,
Gugs. Not
Gus,
Yes. Yeah,
Gugs.
Gugs and Cosmos.
I'm Gugs.
Gugs and Cosmos, the wizard, are fighting this armor, and I'm telling them to kill the motherfucker because I'm tired of getting thrown across this room with this fucking sword. That's the key. And then somehow, some way, I get the key, the sword into the door, and it opens, and the armor just falls apart, and it's like, yeah.
Mhm.
And then we go up the tower. It's all lit up and everything. It's taken care of.
Someone's been there.
Someone's been here.
Or is still here.
Is
Yeah.
still here.
But we only see
We
one
open,
dead guy.
and then that's when everyone's like paranoid, especially
Yeah,
your
super
character.
paranoid.
Some of your character, and we open the door, and like there's a skeleton on this throne and everything, and we're like, oh, that's gotta be fucking Jim. But it's like, I don't want to go in there.
Yeah, not moving. Nobody wants to go
Yeah,
in.
there's pyres with fires. It looks like people are there. Like fires are lit.
No
It
one's
looks
there.
super
No,
heavy.
But
There's
there's
just
just a dead guy on the throne.
So we left. We went down the stairs.
We go get Hilt. Hilt apparently
Didn't believe us.
didn't believe us. Oh, I forgot. Like the mystical power that was throwing me across the room, the sword. And
Well, no,
everything.
that's not yet.
That's not yet. Not yet.
So we go get help, bring him back up, and when we bring him back up,
It's like it's dark. The room's dark.
The
All fires
fires
all the
are
fires
out.
are
It
out.
looks like it's
It's
been abandoned for thousands of years. It's all tore up. It's in decay. And then they enter the throne room, and then like they hear in like everybody in their mind, they can hear Jim talking to him.
and I was like, yeah, fuck this, and I ran back down the
He
stairs.
ran back down the stairs by himself. No one else is like, I'm done with this.
No, I'm gonna go open the door back down where we came from, and it was actually like
It's like a
closed
wall.
off. It was
It's
an
just a
actual
stone
So you're
stone wall.
You're stuck there now.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm running back up, guys.
And while they're hearing this, you could hear just like footsteps throughout the whole tower, just like hordes of something just running, coming
They're
towards
not
them.
making themselves present.
They couldn't see them yet, and then they moved into the room, and Jim started to you could see him
Because
like,
alive.
yeah, he started to come alive, and he had his axe and everything, and the minotaur that they fought was also standing right next to him earlier in the campaign that downed Brian and the snow.
I get down by everyone.
Yeah, he's
Every
down. In
session,
every
he's
major fight, he's gone down. And
Because I'm taking all the hits. I can't. I'm not even built to do this.
Your front line though, you're like,
He
I'm the only
decided
one-
he's frontline infantry.
Because everyone else is glass cannon.
even you.
Yeah.
So, but
It works
so
still.
far.
I've been making it work.
You haven't died. You came close. I've tried.
I
I've
was
tried.
dead.
so what happens if you die in this game?
New
Your
character.
new character. You can never have a character again. There's no respawn.
Well,
There is.
There's ways in the game, like as a wizard, there are spells where like you can cut off a piece of your finger, put it in a jar, and then when you die,
Yeah.
your soul goes to like that finger and it manifests into like a baby version of you. And then there's all sorts of
And then you
crazy
have to
things.
retrieve me or something.
Yeah, and then your party has to come get you, and like it's all sorts of crazy stuff. I've seen guys where like a wizard like would every time someone would like lose any piece of meat or flesh or something, he'd take it, he'd gather that, and so whenever his party members would die, he didn't tell anyone, but he had his own house.
Cloning station.
Yeah, he has a cloning station in the basement of his house of his entire party. So
Fucking
whenever,
weirdo.
yeah, well, I mean, how awesome do you think that'd be?
Yeah, I know,
Like,
it's
fuck that guy,
genius.
and then your guy's like, no, you're not. We gotta go back to my house.
Why? And then you just see like a baby version of him.
You gotta do like an aging spell or something. There's a
There
long
are
way
ways,
game.
but the most
Yeah.
traditional way is when your character dies, he dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's
So don't die.
So
So
if
don't
you-
die.
if your character does die.
Goes down.
No, but if they
Oh,
do die,
yeah.
so yeah, you go down first. So when you get knocked down, you get back up again,
Yeah.
and you know how that's
nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Yeah, nothing's never gonna keep you down. But so when you get knocked down, your hit points go down to 0.
Okay.
Okay, so after that, there's 2 things that can happen. You can get killed by him rolling the same amount of damage of your health again. So it'd be right now you're at 22.
Mm-hmm.
So you get hit for a total of 22 first. Boom, you're down. Then you gotta get hit by 22 once more, and then you're gone.
Yeah.
Or you fail your saves, which are these.
You get
You just
3
gotta roll
saves.
higher than a 10.
10.
And you get 3 chances. There's 2 out of 3.
No, it's 3. You roll 3.
You have to roll 3.
Oh no,
You have to
it's
make
3. Well, it's 3, but you have 3 chances to get one, isn't it?
No, you have to just keep rolling until it's either 3 wins or 3 losses. So if I rolled a 1, that's 2.
Yes.
If I rolled a 20,
Critical
that's a
fail.
fail.
If you're trying to save your life and you roll a 1, that's 2 out. Your chances of winning.
I have to roll a 20.
No, you just gotta roll anything higher than
Anything higher than a 10, you
But
go
if
back.
you roll a 1,
Anything higher than a 10 3 times, anything lower than a 10 3 times, that's either going to be
With-
up or down.
with this D20, rolling a 1 is the absolute worst thing you can possibly do to yourself.
It's the most fun though. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's
Also,
stuff
rolling a
happens.
20 is
Yeah,
fun.
It's epic.
You get
Like
back,
it's a
yeah.
complete. It's yeah. You get to you.
So you'll see the luck happen in the dice. Like the story actually gets told by the dice.
The stories.
Okay.
Most of it. And then okay, so back to the story. They see Jim. All these like just skeletons and just dead people start pouring into the room. There's at the end of the room. There's a huge door. So they make their way to that way because
Once
there's
again, I
no
ran to the door.
there's no dead that way. And so they open the door. Then they could hear dragons and stuff outside. Like just it was,
And they're like, "Don't open it!" I'm like,
it was
"This is the only thing we've got."
it was straight chaos, and so they open the door and they see this like half. He's a Ganassi, the race.
Yeah.
He's
Which is basically like a genie human.
genie human mix. So like he's
He's
mixed.
a lancer.
Yeah, and so he's like part of an ancient order like that kills evil.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Like he's like part of, they're called the Lancers, and he's got this like Thor hammer on a chain, and he sees Brian open the door, and so he throws his hammer in there, and goes all the way to Jim, hits him, knocks him back, gives everybody enough time to get out, and then everyone gets on the dragon, starts flying away, and then Jim comes out. That's when he killed the
He's also yelling at us like you guys started the apocalypse.
Oh yes, that too. Jim was trapped in there. He couldn't get out. There's like an ancient spell locked in, keeping every.
The sword in the door was our unlocking.
Yeah, he let him out. So.
What happened to Rob?
Oh, Roth jumped on the dragon too.
Okay.
He was one of the first. He
Hilt is with
he was
us,
like
too.
right
Hilt
after
is
you.
on.
Yeah.
Okay, so else like rugs or bugs?
Guns.
Guts?
Trigger.
On trigger.
Trigger.
And then there's another guy. His name's Cosmos.
the wizard.
Cosmos. He's one level above it.
But they're always constantly in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those characters.
So Hilt is just a barbarian that's accompanying you guys.
Or basically right now.
just to come right now.
So
He's
you're
probably going to leave us right now because
Yeah,
we're
he
going back to his camp.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a reason to.
They're a mercenary kind of.
Well, we all are.
They're mercenaries.
We're mercenaries.
He's the son of the chief of the tribe. So like they needed a
Oh.
person who is like super trustworthy.
If you ever watch
The
Game of Thrones, it's like the barbarians are kind of like the more
No, yeah, the north.
the
The
more
north.
Mm, yeah.
They
they don't have like a set, like they're just group of
people.
wildlings.
Okay.
Gotcha.
He just happens to be the son of the chief who's in charge of all of them.
But I guess yeah. Well, so you probably won't be part. I can't see you being part of them
Gotta journey back home.
until probably they go to one of the 2 cities that they have to go to.
It's not that long.
No, you're on Dragonback,
Yeah,
so it's yeah. But okay, so we'll go ahead and start. Yeah, you guys are on the cliff overlooking the Veil of Bones, which you see.
One question.
Yes.
No.
No. Is Cosmo's spell where our health is modified and stuff still in effect?
Yes.
Okay.
How much was it that we got?
I don't know, but my health right now, it's still in effect, and I'm at 25 HP. You're at 31.
Okay. It's gonna be a good one.
Well,
What's the closest?
Well, no, we're going to drop off what's his name and let them know that yeah,
They have to warn them to get out of there or do something to
something
spur
about it.
because they're coming. Jim is coming with his army.
Okay. Is that what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys fly east. They fly east. The sun has come up now. It's a while. You can see the mountains that you passed through. You notice the frost giant fortress thing that you saw in the distance while you were doing that whole thing. And you can see the encampment of barbarians. It hasn't improved much since the last time you got there.
We haven't been gone that long.
No, it's been like 2 days.
Yeah,
That
day
was
and a
about
half.
2 days. Yeah, day and a half almost. And Roth, he lands the dragons pretty good distance away, not to cause alarm because
Dragons and
dragons and anybody is not a good mix. No. And
So yeah, the big war that happened was the dragons over on the other side against
against the north because there is basically in this world, to catch you up on the backstory of just the planet, there's there's
I mean,
there's a lot to take into.
yeah,
there's a lot to take in
there's
right now.
there are three
Basic factions.
three factions, three empires. You got the Legion, which is composed of humans and Dragonborn, which are just half human, half dragon people. Then you have the Frost Pack, who are your dwarves, elves, hobbits, those kind of things. And then you have the
Honestly,
what do I call them? I think I called them the Arcadian Empire, and they're just orcs.
That's probably what I was supposed to
And then there's a couple places in the planet called the Wildlands, which is like the mountains, the north, and this giant ass island, and like at that island too. But so what started off was when the elves came, they started wiping out all the humans, and it started off with the barbarians in the north, and this Jim banded them together, and was fighting them back, and they got the elves and all them had a dragon, and used them to push everybody back, and that's when Jim made a pact with the 7 Lords of Hell to be strong enough to stop his people from dying, and he sacrificed everybody he had, all their souls and everything, and even his own, and it all went into the axe, and that whole thing got wiped out, and then that's when
It's like an extinction pattern.
of all those barbarians, of his entire army of like 10,000.
And then Jim is like the bad guy they're fighting.
Right now.
You guys are fighting.
Yes. He's well, I guess the world's fighting.
Is he the Darth Vader?
He's like he's worse than Darth Vader.
Is he Voldemort?
Kinda, because he's bringing himself back to life.
Yeah.
I pictured him as the 19th.
He's
Well, he actually said something to us though.
Yeah, it's true. He did speak words, so maybe like Voldemort.
he's got his whole. He's not so much out to kill everybody because he's trying to recruit all the other alive barbarians to his cause. So he's somewhat trying to take back the world for his kind.
Okay.
So, but yeah, he's definitely not doing it the best way.
So New World Order
Kind
for
of,
him.
but he also super domination, like authoritarian. It's gonna be him all the way. No second guessing his like words.
Okay, okay.
So not a cool dude.
Mm-mm.
Kind of like an undead Hitler. So yeah,
The pure race.
yeah, of barbarians. Yeah, so that's what he sees it. He sees the best way to put it. But okay, so you guys land outside the village, and Hilt gets off and goes, I'll tell him if you guys want to come or not.
Well, I mean, no, I don't want them to think we're dead.
Oh, I mean, I tell him. No big deal.
Well, then you totally believe me.
I'm the son of the chief. Yeah.
All right.
We say we trust him to inform his people that they need to do what they need to do to
Yeah, we're
survive and get out of here. We need to get moving if we're going to do anything to defeat Jim.
Okay. That's yeah.
All
All right.
Yeah, we still got to turn this.
I forgot you had those. That's kind of gross. But all right, cool. And he runs off towards his camp, and as you guys see him run off, Roth turns to us. All right, guys, where to?
I need to turn in that head.
Where at?
I
Where's that at?
don't. You said it was somewhere over. In
Do you want to go to South Bay? Then there's another city called Havarti.
I don't know which one.
Which
where.
one
I'll
was with
show you.
the bounty?
Yeah,
There's
the bounties
the-
that we have to turn
You
in.
had 2 bounties in 2 different cities.
So it was this one.
That's Havarti.
So we gotta go to the party.
All right, I'm gonna send you guys the map over text because my printer ran out of ink.
No problem. Okay. I'll probably just turn it.
Fair. It's called. Well, okay. The city's actual name is Drakkar or Drankar or something. It's on the thing. Drenzar, but it's the University of Havarti. Okay, that's what it's. Yeah.
Well, that's where I know I need to bring my bounty back.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's dead. It was alive or dead. I like to bring him alive because I think it's worth more money.
Yeah.
But he did
No,
not
you
die.
killed him.
I didn't kill him.
He didn't kill the undead saber tooth
The
tiger. killed him.
undead super
I-
tired.
I
No.
killed him by getting down.
Well, there was like the dead killed him. The dead.
The
killed him.
undead killed him.
So when you go down, you have like saber-tooth tiger.
No.
But we all no. I have that. I have that.
He has a pet.
He has-
I have a pelt for the saber.
You have a pet though, right?
Yeah, I have a wolf.
So there's a lot going on. Yeah. But
Did you create that with your character, or you
Yes.
just
Yeah, no, I created that with my character. Yeah, because
it came with it.
yeah.
It was like once he hit level 3, you know how like you got your archetype.
Yeah.
His archetype gave him some sort of pet. So it
Like
would
a
have been like
Oh.
companion, like an animal companion. I could pick a certain one. I chose the wolf.
so that's the
Okay, it's a big ass fucking city.
yeah. It's a,
Oh, this is the city map.
that's the city map. Yeah. So there's bridges and everything crossing the river.
Shit, man. Okay, Manhattan over here.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's a bigger one. It's not a town. It's a full-on city.
Okay.
And so
Are they gonna be cool seeing dragons flying overhead?
no one's ever cooled dragons overhead, man. And so they
Yeah, we were freaking out when we saw the
I
dragon.
know.
Yeah. So do you guys want to go to Havard or Drenzar? Not
Or
South
are
Bay.
we going to South Bay or Drenzar?
Look, I just want to turn in my shit.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, like, we got to get back to my keep, my people. I gotta let them know this. So definitely the quickest path.
Okay, but
What's
I'm just
the
saying,
quickest
we
path?
need money to fund our
Fuck, guy. Let me look at the fucking map. That's the wrong map. Did I give you the map? Where'd it go?
Are you talking about Drenzar or the world map?
There it is. Found it. I guess the quickest from where you're at right now is probably South Bay and
Okay, then we'll go to South Bay.
because if you're right here, you're gonna go
I don't think we're ready to go to Drenzar.
okay.
We'll go to South Bay.
South Bay. Okay.
Can I speak or no?
Not
No,
yet.
you're not. You're not.
You're not here.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
You're not here yet.
Okay. So
Sorry.
yeah. So you take off. As you're flying away, you can make out Hilt getting into the thing. Everyone's people are just pouring out of tents, sort of thing.
You're alive.
They're excited he's back. Eventually
You didn't do shit.
the whole city or the whole encampment fades out of view, and you fly down further south, and the mountains start to secede. You're in the foothills now. You can see trees. The weather's changed. It's not so super cold. Again, Roth drops you guys off pretty well far off, and he's
The color's not really there, but it's something.
it's better than what it was. But yeah. So if you want, did you?
That's
That's
like,
Drenzar.
we're not going.
We're not there
Yeah,
yet,
we're
but
not
that's
yet.
Drenzar.
Yeah, they're in South Bay. So he drops you off.
You guys made up Drenzar, right? Or you made up Drenzar?
I made it. They
Anything that's in the story, he's
He's
made.
made
That's
that.
it.
Entirely by
I
me.
might actually though make my little area.
Yeah, say like your person is from some city in that
Make
like,
it up.
present view. Make it up. I can put it in the game because literally anything. This is like outside of your character would know. Anything that they haven't been to doesn't really have anything concrete set for it.
Should I have made my own city?
No, you don't. I don't even have one.
Can I see the world map? Where's Drenzar again?
Drenzar is the one on the lake.
Okay, so my city, we haven't been in my city yet, because mine's the one right below it.
This one?
That one.
Okay.
No, the one on the coast.
This one?
That one.
Okay. What's its name, Mike?
I haven't come up with it.
Fair. I haven't made one either.
And you haven't made one for mine too, or no?
Which
I'm
one?
in
was
You're
it?
in the
Which
south.
one were
This
you?
is the
I'm
south.
down here somewhere. I don't know.
Well, that was the capital, and then it's just a bunch of.
Well, I'm not in the capital.
Okay. No, I have not. No, that's
Okay.
super far away.
Then I will make one myself.
And so so he drops you off probably half mile away. He's landed the Dragonfly in some
To where? South Bay?
South Bay. Yeah, it's the sun's. It's probably around like mid morning now. That you guys are getting to the town of South Bay, and you walk up to the coming from the north, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing in South Bay?
You have to turn in the saber tooth thing.
Oh, that's for
what
your
you're
shit.
gonna do.
Saber-tooth shit.
So, yeah, you're going to be coming in, and the first thing you're going to run into is the poor district, the residential poor district. A bunch of beggars and everything. That's what you run into.
Okay, honestly.
I'm walking by and waiting on
Yeah, it's everyone. You see a lot of people starving, children crying, a lot of malnourishment.
You know what? I will. Can I give pieces of money?
Yes.
How much do I have?
You
I would like
should
to
spend a lot.
break. Can I break my money? Because I have 15 gold.
Do you want to like cut it in half?
Well, so I can chip it out to people.
Oh, you want to like. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I see what you're saying. Like cut up the coins instead of. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So I mean,
gold
cut
money.
it down to, I don't know. Not so. How much is copper again? Is it 5 for each one?
I don't know. I didn't even put it in the game yet.
Well, I mean, I know it's already in.
And it is the game, but I don't know what the conversion rate is.
Okay, I'll look it up. But I will throw some money around.
Okay. All right. So the people are surprised but happy. They're kind of savage with collecting it. They're not. They're kind of just like.
No, I'm not. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand it to like.
Oh, you're handling. You're not just like throwing
No,
it in the
no.
street. Okay.
No, I'm not like.
I see him when he's doing, Prince Ali over here. I'm walking towards the shop and trying to figure out where I'm going to sell off this pellet.
Okay. Okay.
So, is it the shop with, what's his name? Is that where I go to collect the pellet?
You have to start talking to people, Mike. Because. You would.
Okay, so for a copper. So wait, 1 copper. So 100 copper will equal 1 gold. So I'll just say I have. How many people are there?
On the street.
Yeah.
There's probably around like 25.
I'll cut out enough for a copper. And I'll say I'll take copper. I'm sure. Everybody gets a piece of copper. So actually we'll double it. Everyone gets 2 copper. So generous. I'm the folk hero, my dude. I keep my name up.
You the outside elements of people.
So they're gonna learn to love orcs, alright? I'm an orc.
He's an
Green scale and green skin, and my face is all cut out.
Can I speak or?
I know.
Yeah. I guess. What is your. So
Are you one of the people he gives the money to?
Yeah, are you a poor person? Would you
Well,
be hanging around in the poor district?
Yeah, I'd be looking around with a bottle of like.
Oh, you'd be begging?
You'd be a beggar?
Right. Well, I'm not my character yet, right? I'm
No,
not,
you are.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Oh,
You're your character.
Do you want? He's asking.
How do you
want
want to
start
introduce your
Yeah,
character?
how do you want, like, I'm
Or show him the districts in this area.
Now, where would your guy be in the city of South Bay? Would he be hanging out by the barracks? Would he be in the market, at the docks, hanging out in the farms? Maybe he's religious.
I'll tell you where we're headed. He needs to go sell his pelts.
So it's gonna be close to the markets. Or something.
Probably in the markets.
Markets or barracks for bounties.
Oh, barracks maybe. Probably the barracks.
I say dogs.
The docks, you'd be at the
Yeah.
docks. Okay. Alright. So metagame guys.
Okay.
Some help.
Somehow end up at the docks.
Somehow end up at the docks. That's
Give
the
us
goal.
a reason.
So we totally
will
missed
try.
the barracks and we went to the docks and everything.
No.
We'll keep going. So as you guys you're handing out gold to all these copper to these
2 copper to everyone.
to all these 2 copper to everybody. They're kind of scared and off put because the world's just not ready for intermixing of species. They're not ready for that. And
Here you go. 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 Here.
an old lady or a young woman like shields her baby from you because she thinks you're gonna eat it.
No, it's just copper.
She just runs away.
Oh,
Hey,
I take a swig from my flask. Like,
Okay. Have a good day.
Sorry, coins out. And so you've reached the town gates, and the market is it's pretty active for being mid morning to afternoon ish. A lot
So
of
it's
people
like
are out.
10, 11.
Yeah, 10, 11 around that time. There's guards. They start to approach you, and they ask you, what are you guys doing here? What's your business?
Oh, we've got bounties to turn.
Oh, bounties.
I pull out the saber-tooth pelt and everything out of the bag and everything. Like show like the head part and everything. Like here to collect.
Oh, all right. You're here for bounties. You're gonna have to talk to the captain, but he's at the docks. He's inspecting the next shipment.
Well, to the docks we go then.
All right. It's due east, so it's super easy to get to.
Okay.
All right then.
That's my job.
All right then.
So as you're making your way through, you're making your way through the market. It's pretty
Due east. Who the fuck says due east in the town?
the
That's
guard does.
That's what I say to Gus.
Oh.
Due east. What the fuck says go east?
He's just being nice.
So as you continue through, you see there's tons of different wares being sold, just random goods. There's jewelry, makeshift pelts, blankets, things like that. As you get closer and closer to the docks, it's slowly turning into warehouse and customs, bigger buildings. Not so many people around that aren't supposed to be around. When you make it to the docks, you see the captain with a party of 4 guards standing at the docks, inspecting goods, talking to guys unloading the boats.
All right. Well, I think that's the captain. Let's go.
As you approach him, one of the guards notices you guys approaching, and he comes over and asks you, well, what's your business?
Here to collect and everything. I just pull out the saber-tooth pelt and everything.
Oh,
Took him down.
hey, Captain. I guess we got the answer why the farmers haven't been getting killed by the saber-tooth for a while. And the captain turns around and goes, oh, wow, all right, that's great. I guess you can keep it or throw it away. Here's your payment. Any yeah.
I was like, wait.
I was like, hold on.
He takes out his coin purse and he takes out 55 gold and he hands it to you.
Oh fuck!
And
I'll give you half.
and
He's like, oh, I'm rich.
and as you guys are getting paid off, you see a
At any moment, you are now free to join in.
yeah, you're in the
You're
area.
in the area.
Either I'm gonna throw you in the area, I'm gonna
I took
put you as a character they see in the background or something. But yeah, any way you want to jump in, you totally can.
Okay.
Yeah, you're free to do so. He goes, all right, yeah, thank you for your service. We don't really see a party like you guys around here very often, but I guess it really worked out. We're thankful. What were you guys' names?
Trigger.
Cubs.
Cosmos. And he goes, all right, we'll remember that. Hopefully you're around to help out in other situations. Got a job to do.
What is your job?
I'm the captain of the guard. I'm tasked with keeping the city safe, whether it's
What do you got, a ship?
what?
Well, I'm just asking because, I'm a businessman and I like to get Business done.
What do we have it shipped in?
What do you have it shipped in, shipped out? You need extra hands.
Oh well, I mean it varies from whatever the traders are selling on the lake. So it really could be anything: pelts, gems.
Hey, we have a new pelt here. You want to show him the pelt?
I forgot about the state of it. Well, listen, guy, I'm not a businessman myself, but you're welcome to go into the marketplace and sell anything there.
Okay, well let's check out the market.
Oh, hold on. You guys ain't any help or anything like
Who are you?
that? My name's Baby. I was walking the street
What?
and Gugs was handing out the copper and I happened to get one and I found him so generous. So you guys need a hand going somewhere. I don't mind going with you guys.
I mean, I don't know if we really need any
You
hands.
said your name and everything, so what's the other person? You said Guns. So you know this fucking person?
Not that I know.
I mean, you're repeating it to the dock captain, so I was just.
So you were listening to our conversation.
Listen, I mean, like I said, you were generous enough to give the copper, so
You follow.
essentially, yes.
Do I look like a bank or something?
Okay.
You guys need a hand. I'm here for you.
What do you do?
I live in the shadows and I attack when I need to be, and when called on, I can perform.
I mean, you okay there?
I didn't think he was gonna be that honest.
You never met an honest man before.
Yeah, Cosmos is just standing there to the side, not really saying anything, but you can tell he's thinking.
You're very vocal today, Cosmos.
Yes, he is.
Well,
He's
I mean,
very. I mean, at least I'm telling
more
you.
silent than you usually are.
Yes.
Okay,
There's no pressure, but I'll go my merry way, no problems at all. But
well, I mean, we did have a little trouble here and there.
We'll give you a test trial.
sounds good to me.
You okay with traveling?
I'm more than perfectly okay.
No family?
My family alone.
Kill it?
Done a ton of it, and I'd probably do more.
Alright then.
Well,
You see the guard captain just turn. Not in my city.
yeah, no,
We're talking about monsters.
yeah.
Oh, then go have at it.
In your city.
If they're in my yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You're not a monster, right?
I try not to be.
Alright.
Maybe with the ladies.
Let's be
I'm not a lady. I'm sorry. I don't know if you know anything about orcs, but we all don't look the same. That's a little racist.
Well,
Must be the ponytail.
Sure he knows what a lady actually
Alright,
looks like.
so the captain guard's embarrassed. His group of soldiers are snickering in the background. And he storms off very quickly in embarrassment.
Alright. Dude, I'm gonna call you B. I don't feel comfortable calling you baby. Just
Yeah, B's fine.
yeah, B just hang out with us, alright?
I got you.
Now is that real quick, is that your real name?
Baby? Yeah, that's my real name. I don't really want to talk about it, but
Alrighty then. No, don't care.
You don't push you out of your boat or something.
I mean,
Don't.
it seems like we don't really have a choice.
Let you
hang out with
I
us.
feel like you've just been decided to follow us since we have charity over here. Let's just get going.
Must have been fate, huh?
guess so. Destiny just called my name.
Alrighty then, to the market.
Okay, as you guys enter the market again, you see it's starting to pick up. A lot more people are coming in. There's a lot more business. You guys notice this one particular gentleman. You've known him before. It's Tom Barleyfoot. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
is there any more?
and,
No, actually, I'll just get some.
What the same one?
No, give me X's stun.
What the? What?
How do you pronounce it? I still at the
Oh no, that's the one he's pulling out.
yeah.
You want ice?
There's no reason.
He's not going out, Boom. He's not going out.
No, not the boom, because I'm gonna take
It sounded like
Yeah.
you said Eisenstein, like the
Yeah,
guy
he's
that got
pulling that one
freaking
out.
murdered.
Or not her.
Just
but-
give
Well,
me the fucking
Did you finish yours?
No, I'm still doing mine. I'm good. Thank you, though.
This is what David gets really.
It's really just
This is
drinking.
the this
Well,
is the
This is our
telling
typical
stupid
game.
jokes.
Yes, that's the game.
fine stock.
Well, Brian wants to make his own, you know?
Yeah, I do want to look at them. I already told them.
Your own beer?
Yeah. It's not that hard.
No, I know. Dude, I'm down to help. Oh, where's what happened to my keys? Where's
What
the
happened to
pot?
my cup? There it is.
Oh,
It's on your body.
Oh no, not that.
There you go.
Wait, I said that wrong. The smaller guy.
and
Right.
Mike hasn't got his open.
So
we can run by
I like the way you grabbed it.
Yeah, he's got it.
He knew what to do. He was like,
It's not that really. Okay, well Mike's not. I guess Mike's not a pro with that.
sorry.
You know
so you're
what?
saying,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I'm not very well versed in handling cocks and everything. So
I got
sorry,
my own. It's handled all
No
the time.
shaking that. No shaking that.
This one's real good. It's real light.
Smooth.
Super good.
I don't really drink, to be honest with you. No,
Just,
this isn't that bad. When I taste it, it's not that bad.
it's. We've never tried it. That was
You
ours.
saw it? No, it's the
I
first
saw it. I was like, boom, saw it. Give it a go.
It's made by Hobos, too.
Yes,
That's a
I
lot.
saw that one. Yes. And so you guys noticed Tom Barleyfoot. He's standing at a talking to a shopkeep, and he's upset. You can tell by his how he's standing and his just physical posture. He's not happy. He's a little hot.
Should we talk to Barley? What?
Yo, are you serious?
Whoa,
What the hell?
dude!
Dude.
I will do anything you want me to. Right now. Is this because of the box?
Oh my god. Dude.
Dude.
Wait.
Wow.
50.
Wow. I really.
I mean,
Wow.
okay. Thanks.
Message received. Next session we will have more. I don't know.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't get to shut down.
Wow. Oh, holy crap. Okay. Jump.
Alright.
Jump
Back to the Barley.
jump back into Barleyfoot.
What? I'm just gonna say thanks again.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank you.
again.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was amazing.
It was the box.
Yeah. Well, damn. All right.
It's a nice. We'll spray paint it next time.
Jack Daniels.
Tennessee, man.
Yeah. Oh wow, gosh. Oh. Wow. All right. So now you guys you notice Tom. He's standing next to the shopkeep. The shopkeep is you see various pelts and meats being hung around his station.
Alright. Hey, Tom.
He turns around. Hey guys, you cannot believe this guy we got here. He is just a con man if I've ever met one. And then you just see
What
this.
do you mean, Tom?
This guy, this shopkeep right here. He's ripping me off. It's ridiculous.
All right.
Leave.
What? Describe what he looks like.
He's a tall, bald. Looks like just like a hunter. He's got himself a long beard.
And he's selling something.
He's selling meat and pelts.
B.
Yeah.
You said you work in the shadows, right?
Yeah.
We might need you. What are you trying to get?
I'm trying to get new blankets. Your girlfriend, Lily Iron Knuckles, she
ain't my girlfriend.
well, I'd say so with what she's been doing. She's ruined a lot of bed sheets, and do you know who's
Yeah, I
that?
do. It's Jordan.
Oh,
All right. You guys have a good stream.
Good.
Alright, man.
He's
All
like,
right. Yeah, hey, have a good time there. Sorry we couldn't be there. Sorry, man.
And
You can't blame that on me there, Tom. You can't blame that on
she's
me.
a working woman. She got to get her bread. I mean, I'm propping up, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm just looking out for your legs.
I got it. It's not her leg.
Okay.
Well, I look like the commitment time.
Look,
here.
okay, we're not talking about this anymore. Okay. How much is he selling this thing for?
He wants 25 gold piece of pelt. It's insane.
That
It's
is insane.
ridiculous.
We have a pelt. Do you want this pelt?
well, hold on. You're saying this con man is charging you 25 per pelt?
Yes, it's like it's generally around 12 a pelt. It's like it's double the price.
Now let me tell you, my friends right here, they're nice people. They walk around the city, they're trying to buy things, but I'm not so nice.
Uh-oh.
So if you want to start 25 gold, you can do that. But let's just say you won't make out of this marketplace alive.
Oh, are you talking to Tom Barleyfoot or
The
the
con
con?
man.
Oh, the con man. Oh, I thought you were talking
I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, he just walks. We're all arguing. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, and so he just stops. He just turns and he goes, "Is that a threat?"
You take it as you want to be.
All right, I'll make it. I'll make you guys a deal.
Lawrence and Ryder's
Uh,
That's Amanda.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
Birthday, man.
Woo! Hey, cheers to Amanda's birthday!
And I'll make you a deal. We'll go ahead and I'll lower the price from 25.
What kind of pelts are they?
They're you got bear, beaver.
They're all mixed up?
It's a bunch of mixed.
Alright.
up.
Okay, so I overheard him then. No, I overheard him talking.
What?
I overheard him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over there and be like, what kind of quality is this?
They're good quality. I killed them this week.
Yeah, well, you killed all of this in 1 week.
I mean, we didn't kill all of them in 1 week, but I killed most of them. Or I know people that
I'm
killed
gonna
them.
roll intimidate.
Okay, go for it. You too. Roll.
Which one's intimidating?
Wait, wait,
I think I can
The
assist
big
you.
one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll.
Just roll it.
Just roll.
There's a 13 plus. Okay, so that's low.
You guys can't intimidate for shit.
No, I had pretty good at that. Intimidation is 15.
Well,
That's
are we-
shit.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I didn't know my wares were in such a state. I'll you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll make you a deal. I'll sell them for 14, and I'll throw in one free.
Deal.
I think that's a good deal.
That's not good. That's not good to me.
Oh, yeah, you know that's amazing. That's really you guys. Whenever you guys come around, it's always a good time. Then you slowly turn to Cosmo and goes, except for you. You're a real quiet guy and you're real weird. So he does this.
Watch Colby's watching this.
Kobe threatened him like a ton of times in the
Yeah, I
bar.
know. It's just be really funny.
Yeah.
It's just like Colby, like, what the fuck, guys? Like,
And so he does this transaction. He buys everything. He's got this little push cart, and he's pushing it back to the bar. He goes, "Oh, you guys come back and I'll make a round on me, round on the house."
Sounds great. No hard feelings, my dude.
Hey,
No, not that guy. Other dude.
He's just like off put, confused, doesn't say anything, like kind of. He's
Here's a cop.
oh.
Yeah, I know. Even more so.
FYI, how much would you take for this saber tooth?
he looks it over, and are these burn marks?
It's a saber-tooth tiger. How many of these do you see every day?
I know it's shit,
But like he said, he's got a point.
You know,
I mean,
I don't get a lot of saber tooth.
and
There's
there's
a little
head.
bit.
it's still got the head.
Is there anything special about this cat or anything?
It's the same thing that's
It's a saber tooth.
Let's just say-
saber tooth.
Let's just say that this is the saber tooth that has been threatening all the farmers and stuff in your town.
Really? This is that cat?
This is that cat. Imagine what you could get for $1 with this thing.
I'll sell it to you for 25 gold. Or buy it for 5. I want the head though. I want the head.
You can have the head. We already made 50 off. All right, well, give it to him for 25.
All right, the deal. And so he takes it and he sets it out on the stand and gives you guys your 25 gold.
I look at him and I look at him and say, why
Tell you
six
what.
that you made?
Good business.
You take 13 for this one. I'll take 12 for this one.
And
Cosmos, you're a humble man. You don't need any gold.
he doesn't say anything.
It's not.
He's reading his wizard book.
Are you supposed to input gold and wealth?
Yeah, so we have it. You have it on here. So the GP is gold. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So you start off with a little bit.
And like wherever you say you gather enough gold and you want to go do something, you want to buy something, there's shops
there
in the
as well.
world, and you literally say you want to go to them, and then you go to them, and then that's it. And then there's a whole other thing. Basically what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Tom's still, you see him pushing his cart all happy and everything through the marketplace. Yes.
Well, we just helped more. Yeah, let's go get our free beer, man.
All right. You already selling your fucking truck, man.
Yeah. And so he you make it back there. So you're right here, and then you're going to
It's to the right there.
Yeah. So you guys came down here. Now you're headed out the way there, and we watched at the door. Business is a lot better than the last time you were here. It was basically empty last time. There's a couple people in it last time.
Reason?
No, it's just a lot. It looks like it's just a lot.
Right. Perfect morning.
Yeah, but business is good. It's a good day, and
So
so
we're drinking at 11 a.m.?
Hey,
yes,
that's this town.
It's about yeah.
There's no morals whatsoever.
I mean, it's a free drink. You can take it wherever. And so so there's a lot of people talking. It's very crowded. Mike, roll a d20.
Oh, Lily.
Is that a 1?
It's a 9.
Oh, all right. Right when you walk in, you feel a tap on your hip, and you turn to see this small red-headed dwarf woman, just angry, just crossed her arms, just staring at you. Didn't say a thing.
Lily, how's it going?
That's all you have to say after I've been working so hard for our son? It's only been like 2 days! And she turns and goes, do you know anything about dwarf biology?
Do I look like I know anything about biology?
Yes, it was 2 days for you, but it was 9 months for me. And let me tell you, you abandoned our son.
Trigger, I thought you said this wasn't a serious relationship.
You're new. Shut up. Wait a minute. That doesn't make. Let's see the baby.
She turns and she goes and walks upstairs. And as she walks upstairs and goes upstairs, Tom Barleyfoot comes over and he slides you guys your beers.
I'm gonna need a double.
Oh my god!
You heard he's dad.
Yeah, I know she was. Getting the voice. She was pregnant for like a day, and that's why she ruined all the bed sheets.
Are you neglected to? Oh, you neglected to leave out
You
that
did
little
the
bit of
business.
detail.
I didn't know I needed to tell you how it worked.
A little bit of.
You know how many kids she has? She has a lot of kids.
It's not that bad, child. Be happy. Be proud. Do I look like the father?
God, this kid's gonna be ugly.
That's what I was like.
I want to know if it looks like him.
Yeah, so she comes downstairs, and she brings up this like weird, like dwarf human hybrid. It's like it's some sort of. It's got like pretty long. It's like a sub monkey human thing. It's got short legs, long arms. It's not right. It's not proportioned. And
I don't want to be the guy that asks this, but how long has it got?
That's one ugly baby, man.
how dare you little talk about our child that way?
I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what to say.
This is completely new in D&D for me. Where's Jerry?
Hi, Jerry! I've never had to deal babies before in this situation. Oh, damn.
She says, well, I expect some sort of support during the infancy. It lasts about a month.
Oh, that's not that bad, right?
What would that require?
Support, anything, emotional, monetary.
Oh,
monetary.
God, I reach into my pocket. I get her
Like,
I'm not the most supportive guy. Look at me. I'm not a supportive guy here. Like, we won't go into the details of that night and everything and whatnot. Like, I give her my fucking half of the pelt and everything.
Oh,
So
you-
13 or
12.
12.
I give her
Okay,
12 gold.
12. She looks at it and says, alright, this will do. You're free to go. Like, she gives you like a little sass. Like, she's got like a hip swing thing, like as much as a little dwarf has with like a giant human baby thing.
Yeah.
And so she walks and goes back upstairs.
I swear to God, you keep me away from dwarves.
And she doesn't
Nobody told you to ever go to sleep with a fucking porch.
she doesn't come back downstairs
You gotta
immediately.
do sometimes. I just didn't expect
What's
that
wrong
shit.
with dwarves?
Nothing. Except for her name was Stonehands.
It's Lily
It
Iron Knuckles for you.
You can hear from upstairs. It's Iron Knuckles.
I don't know if you know this, but they get their names from what they do.
I don't know what that means.
Wait, you're a dwarf. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, you're a dwarf. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait!
What's wrong with
Oh, okay, sorry.
We totally left that deep.
Yeah, never mind.
It's like the dwarfs in this in the
I don't say it.
Oh, fuck, I could have been like to you and everything. I'm like, that's true.
yeah the dwarves like in our game the last names of their house have been something about like a physical characteristic of their body.
Oh,
So for her it was like
So
she
wait
had
a
really
minute, wait a
knuckle
minute.
like really
Wait a minute.
calluses.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's true. I don't want to know why the fuck they call you baby.
He looks like a baby.
Do you look like? Okay,
Yeah,
can you
describe
describe
your
it?
character. Describe
Okay,
your
my character has like a beard. He's obviously short.
That ain't no baby.
He has a beard, like an orange beard, right there.
Is it a big long beard or is it just like a
Like it's cut right here, like trimmed down.
just kind of how you
And
have?
kind of, yeah. So
Okay.
it's,
But it's got
It's
it's
longer
more
hair.
full. More full.
yeah, and then it's tied up in two braids.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
What color?
Orange.
Okay.
Oh no, you know what? I'll make it white. White and orange.
Okay.
That's cool.
Okay. I like that. It's like an orange cream soda. I like it.
And they call me Baby Soft Hands.
Baby
Oh.
soft. They call you baby soft. Is that really?
Baby soft.
Alright. That is.
Cause she's Lily Iron Knuckles, right?
Yeah.
You want to be called soft?
Baby
soft?
soft.
It's literally anything with your body part. That's just what it's been going on.
Yeah, cause
Oh,
well, it's
okay.
like a dwarf thing. They call it Iron Knuckles. And dwarves
Alright,
have
you
soft
know what?
hands.
He can call you B, I call you Shoppy. Alright, let's go.
I like that. It's like a sleight of hand stealing things to soft. It's nice playing words. I like it because you're just
Sure.
Smart. Okay, got it.
What is an assassin?
He put his
Could
hand
be
through his soft.
bloody fingers or something.
That'd be very,
No,
very bad for an assassin. Hey, I'm baby bloody fingers. Why do you call that? I kill people.
My character is like some kind of like bounty hunter from like the Wild West and stuff.
He's human.
Mhm.
I'm human.
Show me a picture.
Oh, so you're a human.
Yeah,
I'm a Gugs is an orc.
I'm a human ranger.
Cosmos.
Human ranger.
Cosmos is a tiefling, which is a humanoid demon sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's a human with like horns and stuff,
Okay.
and they're generally in most things depicted as evil.
This
And
is
they-
my character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he said
exactly his character.
Because he wears
So
an
you're
eye
old?
patch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wears an eye
How'd
patch.
you get it up to go with Lily, man?
She's
Whoa!
I'm just saying, she's one ugly iron of
From a
But you said you were serious in relationships. So
I didn't know I was in a serious relationship. I just paid for her. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
That's as serious as it gets, man.
paid for her. I paid for her because I paid for her to have a baby and everything. I didn't have no idea.
So you paid her to pay her some more.
just to shut her up for life and everything. Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna come back. Look at
All right. This is the last and final day we're in South Bay.
Never coming back.
Never coming back.
We might have to.
I'm gonna have some like nightmare shit, and that kid's gonna come after me or something.
And okay, so
Later on, we're gonna see this guy walking
through like some mist, some like grund monster coming at you.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys finish your drinks, and it's how long would you guys say you stayed there?
Oh,
Couple
I
hours.
didn't stay long. I chugged that beer and
Oh,
I was like,
yeah,
I'm out of
that.
here.
Alright,
Finish fast. Finish fast.
Okay, so
I'm out of here.
It's like a half hour. You're now outside of the tavern. Tom Barley Fight says, "Thank you." And
Yeah, fuck you. Take care.
Always nice seeing you.
Oh, okay.
You got any trouble again? Let me know.
I will. And then he goes and takes care of his patrons. Hang out outside. What do you guys do?
I'm just like, oh, fucking hell.
That's fair.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
thanks for the follow.
I guess we gotta head to what's that next town where your bounty is?
Yeah, we need to.
Renzar? Is that what the name of it was?
Danzazin, Dang is something like that.
Dingleberry.
Dingle Bear? No, that's
You
something
know
else.
what? You've heard of it?
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Oh, it's over there. Drenzar.
Renzar.
Oh,
I
Renzar.
knew I know that.
Sounds like a Ciroc or something.
Renzar. All right.
Well,
Well,
do you tell him about that?
What?
Yeah,
Well, you're gonna accompany us
you're
now, aren't you?
stealing to another.
Well, I guess
I'm on
he's-
the trial.
I guess he's accompanying us now and everything.
Yeah, he said he wanted to come.
Oh, Carlos is just okay.
We're going to
all right,
Drenzar.
As long as all right, let's go. Let's go meet Rocky. He's probably waiting for us.
All right, let's go back.
So as you travel, go north through the town, the business hasn't really died down in the marketplace.
Before we leave,
Yes.
I would like to go check the bounty board.
Oh, okay.
Because that would be at the barracks, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have gone. You're as far north as you can in the city. The city. You come. You come to an entrance. There's one guard posted there, and to the left of the entrance to the guard station is where you can see people practicing various combat drills, wrestling, fighting, and everything. There's a board with several postings. There is one for it's just a general health pad. There's
Next.
Boring.
all right, and then there is one that is saying that they have a famine with their daughter, and
Everyone goes through shit.
she can't. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
the other one is a murder.
Oh,
I love
there we go. Now we got
Nice.
All right, as you pick it up, you read it. It says body found. Body has been eaten.
Where?
It is in the farms.
Here.
Yeah, and it's in the city of South Bay.
What did it say?
I mean, how do you think they're posting voted? But why would they post a bounty in another city?
I mean, it could be somewhere else. Somebody ran away. I don't
It's
know.
just that big of a news, you know?
Gugs,
Oh,
what do you
yeah,
want to say?
okay.
Like, hey,
Oh, Gugs, what do you want to say?
man-eater runs over to Denzar or whatever.
Oh yeah, how about yeah, it's from Drenzar and just made it.
That's all I'm just thinking that. You don't have to change it.
Gugs,
I
what are you
gotta-
thinking? What do you want to do? You want to do this murder? Or
I pulled out the murder thing and I said, well, we need to go turn our shit, so let's go.
Okay, well,
Okay.
to Drenzar we go
Same.
then.
I like that. And then
Drenzar we go then.
and so you guys go. You leave that area and you go further north, and
Well, we go on with Raw.
yeah, you go to Ross.
If he's still out there.
Yeah, no, you go around. You go back to the clearing of where you landed the dragons. You can hear them as you approach. They're not very quiet. And he gets there and he's just there, just sitting. He's looking into an orb, and he's just looking into it. And as you see you guys approach, he just puts it away. And you guys, he goes, are you guys ready? Well, so we're going to Drenzar now, right?
Yeah, let's get the
I
hell
was
out of here.
surprised you stayed here. This
Oh, by the way, this is soft hands. I mean, baby. Baby soft hands.
He had double drinks,
Oh,
like really fast.
it's noon, man.
I ain't judging you.
All right, I guess. Don't fall off the dragon.
How you doing, Roth?
Good. Nice to have you.
Call me soft hands or baby, whatever you like.
Those were soft hands. So, and how would your character react to seeing two full-grown wyverns?
Wyverns?
Yeah, they're
like dragons.
They're dragons from Game of Thrones. So they have 2 legs and they use their front wings as like Skyrim dragons.
Seen them a lot in the sky, but they look different in person.
Oh, well, you've seen them. I get around. That's why. And all right. As long as you're comfortable climbing up on them,
Hey, you should watch out for this door, Philip. Just saying.
Lord for it.
Stay off of them.
I don't have.
You're gonna have to
More
pay
than
for a
desires.
whole lot of alimony.
Don't let them belittle them. They're not all.
Don't ask me. Let's go.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, he already drank like 4 times a day.
My character has a flask that like it literally like takes a
That's
drink.
what I was just remembering. You had a flask.
And,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and so as you guys go, you hop on the dragons. You continue flying, and you fly further west now, southwest, and you're flying over the mountains again.
What's it look?
It looks these mountains are not as treacherous and sharp. The rocks formation seems more smooth, just generally easier formation. From
So it is.
yeah, it's not terrible. You see pine trees, your general
General kind of forest.
as you're flying over, you can see wildlife. You can see deer and elk herds in the clearings. They scatter as the dragons fly over.
I think my character is actually kind of afraid of heights. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm like grasping. I'm like, no. I want to try to.
I passed him my flask.
No, I don't want
Stress.
anyone to notice that I'm like scared of this.
Okay.
Can I
So I'm
make
just like,
can I roll a d20
Play,
and see if I can?
what do you call it?
You have to.
Persuasion
Persuasion that you are
can
not
I
afraid.
do?
or deception. One of the two.
It doesn't matter. I was gonna do performance.
He's gonna try to
Performance?
convince you guys that he's not scared of heights.
Oh,
So.
you can do that randomly like that?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's shit happens all the time.
18.
Oh wow! No one notices.
Well, I mean, if you want
If I
to.
could
Oh,
beat
if
him.
you want to, yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I noticed that 7.
I'm just
Wait,
like.
can I beat it? Can I beat him?
Yeah, roll for it.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
You're doing insight.
Yeah, you're looking.
So check insight on your thing. So roll it.
What's this page?
It's not page. Insight
It'll be under wisdom.
+3. So
Okay, so you're blessing, adding 3 to whatever you roll.
17.
20.
You notice his knuckles like just super tight.
Thought you were a big orc.
I am.
So why you chilling?
I'm not.
And
Just get back there. You can drink yourself and calm down.
Roth, as he turns around, he looks, and then he shakes the dragon a little bit. What do you do?
Laughing my ass off in the mouth.
All right.
Do a barrel roll.
So yeah, as you're coming down, you've cleared the mountains now, and you break through the clouds. You're declining, and from the clouds you can see a city further to your what would be your left-hand side, further close to the foothills. It's a small, looks like a mining operation. You guys continue flying past that. Can't really make out any real features of the town. And ahead of you, you can see a huge lake. It stretches for miles, and you can see a town or city that is crossed over onto both sides. There's bridges crossing.
No, these
all sorts
dragons,
of stuff.
these things don't need to take a stop or anything. They don't get tired or.
The dragons? No.
Oh, okay.
and
cheeky.
and Roth he says, well, let's not cause a panic. But the last thing I need is to have another dragon die on me.
Oh.
And so he lands the dragons and
It didn't get shot out of the sky, did it?
you were with
We were with him, remember, you dumbass.
That's right.
and so
So that's a negative.
he lands the dragon and the dragons in a clearing outside of the town. You're somewhere further west,
East.
east on the river, and Cosmos says, I'm gonna hang back. I'm gonna just stick with.
You do that.
I
You meditate.
I'm gonna talk with Rock. I have some questions.
Okay.
And so he stays. He's gonna stay there and hang out with the dragon and talk to him while you guys go into the city and do whatever you gotta do.
Alright then. Well, this is your town, guys. This is your bounty. Where do you want to go?
What do I turn in this town?
The bounty for the professor was at the university.
I give him the head. I'm like, this is your responsibility now.
Okay, well, don't just. What is
We're
back in
still
the bag?
outside the fucking town. Come shit.
Well, I'm gonna just.
Don't you have a bag?
No, I got a backpack, but it's filled with stuff. You're the head carrier.
Dude, you motherfucker. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
I just laugh in disbelief.
As you guys
Yeah, but you're not even freaked out by the head that we're carrying? It's a human, right?
yes, it's a human head. It's a
I've
human
seen
head.
heads all my life.
Oh, all right.
Decapitated and everything.
Decapitated. This head.
It's been with us for 2 days.
It's been with them for 2 days. When they were around Jim, it came back to life and started biting at them.
Oh, that's right. Is it
Yeah.
still alive now?
No, it's not.
No.
It's-
But when it did, I like whacked it in there. I'm like,
it seems like
radius.
it's a radius of his power as happening.
So that's why I kind of said like,
Yeah.
king shit going on.
Yeah. So it's now dead, but it is not.
Decomposed.
Well,
It is.
it's gross.
It is.
It's
Probably.
gross.
You probably
There's
smell.
flies. There's flies. You did not smell. You smell. That's fine.
That's fine. It's just some kind of like I just like stuff some like these like they can't like this thing.
Okay. And then you got there. Ross says, "Yeah, no, the city's right down the river. So I'll be here till say noon tomorrow."
And you need us back?
I would hope. If not, I'll send Cosmos to come find you.
Alright.
So come back noon tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the time.
What if there's something dire here?
I'll try. We'll play it by ear. I have no idea.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Just
Hey,
don't.
no dwarfs.
Trust me, I'd remind us.
No offense. No offense. No offense. No offense. It's just he doesn't need a baby. Look at him. Does he look like the father?
I've heard of that.
I gotta admit, maybe was ugly, but you weren't that.
Wait, that's a compliment. I think that's a compliment somewhere. All right, let's.
I didn't say you were pretty. I didn't say you were pretty.
Let's get
Alright.
your value.
As you guys continue walking down the bank of the river, this river is probably like 80 feet wide. It's very big. It's very strong flowing.
Is there fish in them?
Why the fuck
Yes.
would there
Do I see one jump out?
No, you don't see anything jump out. There's no like salmon going up or anything. As you continue down, you see that to the left there is it's all forest, it's wooded, and you can see running up to the
I want to make sure nobody's following me. I don't trust nobody. Especially me, guy.
Should he be following?
Yes, I know, but I'm saying like someone from like his
Wait, what are you
little
rolling for?
group. See if anyone's following us.
So like, what is it like? Would that be like a?
That's a
Would that be a perception?
perception. That's a 9.
You don't notice anything.
Okay. Yeah, no, you don't notice anything. It's pretty quiet. You hear birds. You can hear some like wildlife squirrels and stuff rustling around in the trees and the leaves to your left in the forest. As you continue down, you see you make up a wall protruding from the trees, coming up to the bank of the river. And on the other side of the river, you can see a continuation of that wall, and it just keeps going. And you can as you get closer, you can see the top of it. It looks very well put together.
This is the place we gotta be.
Oh, this is the city. All right.
And so as you make it to the entrance, you see to your left, straight down, you can see the clearing around the wall. You can see down to a road. Where, there's a wagon getting led into a city. And to your right is a stream. But about halfway down, you see a couple people crouched. Looks like what they're doing is shooting dice.
I'm not even gambling. I've already gambled, and look what it resulted in me.
Hey, you got a baby.
Yeah.
You don't even care about
That's the gamble.
You didn't even care about it. I'm not paying for it. I paid my due.
Okay, no judgment. Low judgment. No judgment.
Oh, mine over here. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You're afraid of the high.
Okay, let's keep going.
So do you walk past them without saying anything?
I'll just say like,
Okay. Yeah, no, just.
They all like stop and just like kind of glare at you, just like you, and then like, they're very suspicious of you. They come out of the woods and just continue walking by.
I said good day.
And
They don't take kindly to your life.
yeah, and you've now reached to the front of the city. There's a line of wagons going in.
Oh, Lord, have mercy, there's a camp. Let's just keep walking.
As you get closer to the front of the line, a guard stops you.
State your business.
Bounty class.
Who for?
Someone for the university.
Damn spell chuckers. All right, go on in.
Thank
And he lets you pass.
No problem. That was pretty easy. I really thought it was I was gonna be like, yo, we don't got no bags like the big old wagons.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so he lets you through. You go through, and you the first thing you see when you come in is a lot of foreigners. It's you notice some dwarves, a couple elves, a party of orcs.
This party of
There's
orcs?
a party of orcs. They
I told Trigger, look at there's some beautiful doors right there.
Calm down.
and as you look in, they're selling all sorts of stuff from your respective homelands. Anything that you would find in your place, you'd find in here. It's top.
I want some tusk stuff.
Tusk stuff, like
Yeah.
brain, tusk
Yeah.
things. All right, go over and walk over to the
It's the wood tusk.
Okay. Do you want to go right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll be back.
You run over to
What about the bounty?
you
What tusk?
as you go over and the orcs they're still like kind of preparing their shop, and they look up and they see another orc and they're excited. Oh, hello, what are you doing here?
Shopping.
Well, obviously, but what are you doing up here?
You don't recognize who I am.
I don't. Who are you?
I'm Gus.
Gugs, the legendary Gugs!
That's right.
My God, what can I do you for?
Well, I'm just looking for tusk rings, man.
Just I got the thing for you.
All right.
And he runs over back into his cart, and he starts pulling out boxes, just pulling out stuff. And he finds this one touch screen, and he goes, "This is made from a meteorite." No, I swear, I would never give it in. This was for me, but I'd love for you to have it. I'd love for you. And so he hands it to you. And,
I'm an inspector. Not in like a is it real? Like,
yeah, like
I want to know like
okay,
how real it is.
okay.
That's a 1.
You look at it. You couldn't tell if it was granite or
It's so pretty.
It looks. It's a rock. It is a rock.
It's so pretty.
All right. I mean, this is real nice.
I hope you like it. Alright.
It's so pretty.
Alright.
How's it look?
It's a devil.
Look, Trigger, it's kind of majestic, don't you think?
I got a name. It's called
Tell you what,
It's
talk
dogs.
about the tusk.
And back in the Arcadian Empire, he'd hunt everyone, anything. He
Still do.
And I pat on his back.
Oh, that gun's Look, that's my head.
Then why don't you carry it yourself?
Because you're doing mighty fine carrying it yourself. Okay, no. Thanks. How much is
free of charge. No worries. It's for you.
I'm there. My head, I'm like, it's fucking cursed.
He goes back to his shop and some of the girl orcs are like giggling as like they got really good. And he goes, well, if you ever need anything on your way back out, when your business is done,
You guys need to flex a little bit.
that's big thing. And, the commotion has kind of started to draw in a couple of people because a lot of the not used to so much action going on in the merchant quarter or the foreign quarter, and a couple elves walk by and they're kind of judgmental. They look and they're just
Yeah, and I look back like,
they give you even snootier ones.
The funny thing is he played a high elf in the last game and he was always like
So they go back to their store and it looks like they're selling gems and other things. If you off to your
care about gems, right?
you see a sign that says the bridge to the slums is to your right, and the southern housing border is to your left, which is and then there's also another one that says
universe.
no, the riverside. It's another. It's like a mid
Desert area.
Well, it's like,
all far away.
No, it's like further north, heading more towards the island off the coast, which you would know is where the university is at, and it's kind of where the middle class live.
Burden over that way.
Okay. As you enter there, it's just your general human dragonborn populace. They're not really looking much at you. They look just right past Trigger.
Once again, though, what was the faction names?
Human-
Dragonborn humans.
Human and dragonborn are friends. They
Engines are?
and
No, in the world.
In the world.
and they're part. They make up a nation called the Legion.
Okay. Even more than dragons?
Yeah, dragonborn.
Dragonborn you can.
And then there is the faction where you would come from, the Frost Pact, where it's elves, dwarves, hobbits.
If there's any human ladies, I just tip my hat.
Okay, there's a fair amount of those, and then he's part of the Arcadian Empire. It's just straight one.
Frost? You said Frost?
Yeah, Frost Pact.
Frost back.
And you guys are kind of not friends with humans or dragons, right?
Humans are dragonborn or
Yes.
orcs. It's just they're not. Everyone's kind of suspicious of each other because everyone's kind of always been. It's been a
Kind of like Cold War.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
everyone's
saying humans and
Yes.
human and
Human
orcs.
dragonborn.
the
Human,
dragonborn and dwarves.
yeah, and yeah.
Oh, the Frost.
Yeah, the
So
Frost
anyone
Pact
that's not part of Frost Pact.
Yeah.
yeah, so they're a little thrown off by you guys. It's not to the point where you get arrested or someone will try to fight you,
Yeah.
but they don't immediately trust you. And
But I'm walking with them, so.
that helps.
Oh wow!
Except for
Slave master.
except for the super racist people.
Oh,
They're just like, oh, you're one of those people.
Yeah, and I just tip my hat.
They're in the,
It's like,
in the world, man. They're out there. And so as you continue towards the
Thanks,
border, you see you
That's my glass.
you come to an intersection, and there's carts coming by. It's pretty busy. It's very active. A lot of people in the corners talking, and you see two signs further down where it says they're for crossings into the upper class area, and you can see they're very well guarded by guards.
Is that what I assume?
Yes, that's for the past. Yeah, you can see they're turning people away, and they're not letting everybody that wants to go through without proper either documentation or something, or like a show of both.
Well, this is gonna be a tough one. Yeah, but I don't want to lose the gold. That's not what we do it for. We don't spend our gold. Well, I mean, we do spend our gold. But,
I know, but you had your moment, your people, and these are my people.
well, let's see you work.
There's servers as well.
Let's see you work then.
Alright, then we approach wherever it is, the path to go to the university.
Okay, so you approach the quickest path, the pass to the bridge, and you just see a couple guards. They're well more armored than the ones in the front. Their armor's
Shiny.
it's shiny. There's gold. There's gems on it. They're well decorated.
In the fancy.
And he's looking through this one shopkeep's wagon, and you see him shake his head and he starts pulling stuff out, just throwing it out, and then he tells him, "Get out of here," and then the shopkeep tries to calm him down, and he just orders him to be arrested. He's just
Can get him to change. Yeah, the music's a little too peppy.
Yeah, now we're getting serious.
You collecting the time?
Shh. Try it. That's not right.
Yeah, that's juicy.
This is battle music.
So you see that's not even what I want. I want this one. Oh no,
I'm good right now.
I think I'm about halfway. Pull my
Pull your finger.
my cheese and crackers thing.
Oh, you want it?
Yes.
Pull your what?
Yes, finger. Pull his finger. So where do you want the cheese?
Jesus, man.
Jesus!
Jesus and rice.
Cheese and rice, my dude. Here, pass that over. I'm gonna get that too. I'm gonna get a piece of pizza too.
Sweet, thank you.
You want Mike?
I'm good right now.
Are you still using that voice?
He's method acting, all right. Don't break character.
Did not break character right now.
If I die, Tamagold is coming to this world. I'm just letting you know.
He could.
I'm just letting you know if I die.
Oh my god.
There's my other character.
Oh my.
He's a
Still
bard.
alive?
He's a bard.
That's just the most ridiculous bard.
In a different game. It's not in
What's
this
a
one.
bard?
He steal.
A
It's
bard is a musician.
like a wizard musician. Like he plays music and kills people with it. He's like a super rock star. It's really cool.
He's cute too.
Just
Long
like,
hair, long hair.
Yeah, your
No hair.
Your character.
He's got a bald spot, but he covers it with a fez hat.
That character should have been birthing a whole lot of babies.
That character has probably
God,
gotten a few babies he has no idea about.
Fucking every single like female that
Oh,
I
no,
found
no,
that-
no.
No, because I'm not good.
you got off pretty easy, Mike. Don't go.
2 days.
Nobody was expecting that.
Read a book, man. Come on.
Yeah, because I have like a fucking dictionary about all the other.
Sure.
Well, if I would have known the baby over here was a dwarf and everything, I probably would have looked at his character like, is that fucking true?
Never asked.
I mean, he would have seen. But we messed it up like that.
And so, yeah, you see him. He's just throwing shopkeepers out. You see a man that you can't tell that he's done anything. Just be arrested for no reason. Other than inconveniencing the guy.
I hate this kind of stuff.
Shit, dude. These epiclass of human beings. He's the snooty.
Well, you said
Alright,
your
well-
people.
They're human?
They're
Walk up next in line and everything, and
what are you doing? What are you here for?
bounty.
Who are you?
Bounty. Calm down. Trigger. I'm here for bounty collection with these two.
We're not the bounty.
We're here for support.
Let me get that straight. Unless that will help. We're
A human traveling with a dwarf and an orc.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get the job done.
Persuasion.
okay.
Let's see if I'm proficient.
Are you proficient in persuasion?
No, I have 0.
Alright then.
Right, I mean, it's 30 means, right?
I will do an intimidation then. Persuasion. Meaning I am gonna like look real mean. I'll do my best to look mean.
Okay.
So you can roll twice if he allows.
Just like,
Yes, but it might not work out the way you want it to. Go ahead and roll.
No, that's
Roll
a
again.
6. That's gonna be 18.
Plus.
No, that's 0 for me on persuasion. That's why I was like, fuck.
Hey, looks at you. It looks at his at your bag. You can see flies kind of around it. And it looks at him. Looks at you. Who'd you kill?
Indianapolis Jones.
We didn't kill him.
You killed the professor.
The
No.
professor was not killed by us.
He signals and he sends he makes a signal and the other guards are
wait, who'd you guys kill?
Calm down. We were helping him, and he was killed by a saber-toothed tiger.
Wait a second. I was supposed to bring it back to the university that he would. Someone wanted to kill here. We're at the wrong place.
You took us to the wrong place.
Look, I must have got the information wrong.
You guys are something else, man.
You stupid fucking
Hey.
orc.
You said you're good at adventures and you wanted one, right?
He says the mage master's gonna want them. Take them. And you're surrounded now by a mix of dragonborn, human, decorated, and they're
I blame you.
They're now,
I blame you.
they are,
I blame you.
Look, okay, I got this information from a really good source.
are you guys gonna try to like fight this, or are you like doing it as like a game?
No wait. I had a source to tell me to take him back to the university, but
Your source was they wanted him or his what was it?
Johnson Journal.
It wasn't his journal. It was no, they wanted him. Yeah, they wanted him.
but it was the university that
It
wanted.
was the university that wanted him.
They wanted.
Yeah, all you got was they wanted him.
Not dead or alive.
That was Brian assuming.
You motherfucking idiot. This whole damn time, you were like dead or alive.
And
It doesn't matter. We'll just carry his head around. It don't make a deal.
I'll pull out the scroll and I'll point it to you.
It doesn't say alive.
It usually says dead or alive. That doesn't specify at all, so that means they want him alive.
I don't think that's how it works. Put it back.
are you guys gonna go with the guard, or they're gonna?
Yeah, I'm not fighting
They'll
this.
find it.
Okay, so they were escorting you to the town or the residential district. You cross the bridge, which is pretty. You can see like the big lake to the side of the island. It's really cute. Then like in here, there's like very wealthy people. The buildings are very nice.
I got a spot.
And
Maybe like came with you guys.
as you're walking through, not many people get escorted to the university, so everyone's stopping to look and they're kind of concerned. And as you cross the second bridge, more guards.
Are we cuffed or anything?
No, you're just being escorted.
Then I'm waving then.
You really that fucking cocky.
And
You gotta put on a good performance.
as
Okay?
you guys cross the second bridge, more guards join in as you're walking through because they tell them the deal. And you get to the entrance to the university, and they stop you. And the initial guard captain goes and talks to the guy at the gate, and he looks over at you guys, nods, and then he signals you guys to get brought in. And these two huge doors open up. They're all decorated. You can see two wizards casting spells at each other engraved into the stonework of it.
Hey, good job getting us in though.
And as you guys enter in, the guards only escort you to the door, as if they know they're not allowed any further into the university. That the university operates outside of.
They're basically their own little island, and that's it.
Yeah, that's their own thing. You that's what you're picking up on.
Yeah,
And,
I'm sure, because they got some scary magic.
And so they all stop there and they let you through. And the only person with you now is this.
That's the music.
Ooh, what?
No, because he's like, everyone keeps looking over there because like a piece of twig cracks.
Oh.
And it's definitely music.
That's the
And
music.
so you're left over there, and he turns, and this
There's no twigs, right?
this dragonborn turns to you and says, "I'm the curator. I've heard what you've done."
No. We didn't do anything. Except for bring him back. We just brought back proof that he has unfortunately passed away.
Where's the proof?
Well, you
Let's get inside.
How strong is your stomach?
Pretty strong.
Oh, you sure about that?
Definitely.
Yeah, well, we better probably go somewhere else.
You smell that?
I do.
Well, it ain't me. That's for damn sure.
Well, it might be, but he was with a dwarf.
Don't let that judge educate you about dwarves.
That is very irrelevant to the case at hand. But yes, I'll
Her name was Stinky Hands.
he's not very
Amused.
not at all. He's still focused on getting proof.
Well, are we alone with this?
Yeah, you're only with him. The
I'm
doors
like,
are
okay,
all right. The doors are closed
It's all
behind you.
behind him.
I'm like, okay, you said you had a strong stomach, and I pulled the
As you see it, Jack, you can see he's heartbroken. He's very sad about it. He goes, all right.
saber tooth, if you're wondering.
Let me see it. And he reaches out for it. Do you hand it to him?
Yeah.
All right, so he takes it and he holds it, and you can see his eyes start to glow. And Indianapolis's Jones start to glow, and he just stands there for a little bit, and he's just looking, and then the head just bursts into flame and disintegrates. And says, well, you're telling the truth. I've looked into his memories, and you're not lying. So,
Wow.
I guess the only thing I have now to ask is, do you have any answers on his expedition?
Well, I pulled up the bounty paper.
He takes it. He reads it. Oh, all right. Technically, you did. You did complete the bounty. All right. And he rolls it back up. We'll pay you. We have a couple more questions. But,
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's
Well,
good.
all right. So I guess I know what he was doing up there. He was looking for. Did he find it?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
while he was alive, no, but we did end up finding out what he was looking for. We succeeded what he was looking for.
What was he looking? What did he find?
Jim?
Well, first it was a minotaur with the
Axe.
battle axe.
Is for real?
This is real. We were there firsthand. I mean, he wasn't, but we were. We just met him.
I'm just a dwarf.
Oh, so that makes sense why I did not see you in any of those memories. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's continue.
The Minotaur summoned the saber tooth back to life. It
was dead.
but he summoned it back to life, and
Well, yeah, I saw that. I saw him die, but After that, what happened?
Well, we're explaining just
No
so
problem.
we're not liars.
I know you're not liars. Well, until the point where you die.
Further on, we went on an expedition with a barbarian group, and we found Jim in his tower. And the rumors are true that he has returned and that he is free.
Really?
Whoa. Yeah, I mean, he tried to kill us.
I mean, yeah.
Oh God. All right. We got.
I mean, you could just mind read on his
You
head.
want to mind? You want to mind?
You didn't see him in the memories at home?
Don't do
We
that.
died before he saw it.
No, what I'm saying
But
is,
don't read my mind. I
no,
don't
not
want to
read
read
it.
it.
Read Jim's mind. Jim's mind will explode.
Do you not understand how vastly more powerful Jim is?
Look, I don't do magic.
All right. Well, let me put this in perspective. I'm like a level 2. He's like transcended like the level 10. He's way beyond anything anyone's ever accomplished.
You want to know what happened? We lived.
I'm sure there was a fair amount of luck involved in that.
But you wouldn't be lying there. Just saying.
He slowly turns and as he's looking back towards the main citadel of the university. It's this tall white structure. It's very spherical in shape, not very a lot of rounded edges.
I like that.
And it's not a lot of detail on it, but kind of
Just a smooth stone.
yeah, very smooth white stone. And he says, "Well, what's your guys' next plan?"
Well, we are. Well, I'm a bounty hunter. Call me Gus. Collect bounties. Good at what I do. Get all my bounties. All of them.
he kind of just laughs at the irony of how true it is.
So, we need a job completed. They call Gus.
Then I like flaunt my little new ring.
He pulls out an earring out of his pocket, one for each of you, and he hands it to you, and he says, "Well, as long as you're wearing this, I'll be able to communicate with you. Anything I know."
How am I supposed to put this on? I don't wear here.
He grabs you by the collar,
Oh,
pulls you
fucking
over,
hell.
and he just with his claws on his head, he pierces your ear. And slips in the earring in. Hey, we got a person. Hello.
Thanks for another follow, guys. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on? And so now you now have an
Why, God's name, would anybody do something like this? This is painful as hell.
Wow, it's just your ear.
It wasn't that bad.
He's a blue dragonborn, so he lets out
Nice.
an exhale and he freezes your piercing.
It's not even that bad.
It's kind of easy, actually. I kind of like the pain.
Wait, he did it to you too?
Do you have pierced ears or do you?
I already had piercings.
Oh, so you just put it in. All right. And I guess you can. You have the one on the decide if you're gonna put it on or not.
Or does it have to go in my ear?
Yeah, how else would you hear it?
I was hoping I could wear this nose ring. That's
You can't smell my words.
You're a magician, right?
I can't do that.
Not a good one. Alright. Do the thing, then.
He grabs you, he pulls you over, pierces it, and puts it on. And then he as you're bleeding, he says, "I only can do that once a day. Sorry." So you just have an open wound.
That's fine. It doesn't hurt that bad.
And so he
whimpers a little bit.
he says, "Well, I have to report my findings." Wait, hold on. I know Indianapolis. He kept a journal.
Oh yeah.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Wait, do you have it?
Yeah, I took it.
Oh, you took it from him.
When did you take it?
When you and Cosmos were busy about like, what was it? You guys were like searching the skeletons or whatnot and everything.
Did he roll it?
Should be in my inventory.
Who was this Indianapolis Jones?
It's a great professor. Good man.
He's just an explorer, man. That's all I know.
Yeah.
So if he was a great man, why'd you guys kill him?
We didn't.
No, the saber tooth killed him. They just didn't protect him.
What? We didn't do that either.
I
Okay.
know. I watched. I saw it.
Look,
So if you're protecting him, why did you trigger steal a journal?
no. Well.
Because we dug up his body after we buried
What?
No. Indianapolis Jones's last request was to get the journal to the university.
Oh, okay.
He told
It's
Cosmos
right there under the gold ring. That I don't know where.
The gold ring, and then he does have the journal.
Oh,
And I even read it. I have like something in here like there. I read like some kind of weird symbol that was in the.
He did. I do remember that.
Oh shit.
He did do that.
All right, you did steal it from Colby. All right, fucking right on. Are you gonna hand it to him?
I mean, why not? I mean,
Okay.
you're asking
So
for
he opens it and he's just kind of disgusted because like it's full of all his blood and everything on most of the pages. And he's flipping through and he gets to the last page where it says his final entry that you guys read. And he sees the symbols that were also on the page that he
I
drew.
don't remember how I got that.
And he's very confused and he goes off and he walks around for a little bit and he closes it. He goes, all right, you're free to go. I'll inform the guards.
Well, we're always looking for another mission.
Another mission.
What do you guys need?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you could handle the type of.
My name is Gus.
He shakes your hand.
I finish every job, every bounty I get. Gets done. Now, what missions you got?
I guess I wouldn't be the one to do that. That would be the mage master.
Alright, well, are we able to speak to him?
Or her.
We can.
Eat him.
I can see if you guys can, and he walks you towards the closer the building, and as you guys enter, or right before you enter the door, he says, "Do any of you have any questionable items?"
I mean, I don't. I just got this.
You know, I did find this ring.
And I just
It's got a lion crest on it.
Actually, you
Yeah, I got the ring.
No.
No.
you're
Sorry. No, wait. Okay. Why do we need to talk about that?
well, he has.
Well, I know, but I don't have to tell him. Well, I'm even here talking about it, so you kind of fucking suck.
Well, he says he's got a ring.
Oh,
With a lion crest on it.
well, let me see it. He kind of does this weird, his little palm thing, his hand closed. Oh, that's good. If that's the only thing, we're good to go. He turns,
This one too.
he waves his hand. Oh, interesting.
I mean,
You're safe.
I mean, just for curiosity, if it was something bad, what would you do?
What would I do? No.
Nothing.
No.
What's the mage?
Would you tell somebody?
You promise?
What about the mage master?
Nothing. We couldn't do anything.
You wouldn't do nothing.
So what's this?
So why are you waving your hand over?
So why are you asking if we have anything weird?
For just my general safety.
I think
I'm gonna break the as I'm asking you as me,
Okay.
not Gus,
Okay.
the DM.
Okay.
Does the sword start talking?
It's a crossbow.
Alright.
Oh, the cross. Oh, that's right. It was a sword.
You picked up a crossbow from
No,
the
he
battle
picked up a
It's
sword.
metamorphic. So
The
you
one that
change
you were
it.
flying with?
No,
That was something else.
There was at a moment he had picked up this
Mystical
sword. It's on the wrong side. Look on the wrong side. If you were to walk in and a door opens this way, yeah. The person
Put that there.
the person that put the door in there put it on the wrong side. Okay, so he picked up this sword that had magical properties. He didn't want it, I didn't want it, and Kobe didn't want it. So he
Kobe's
just
the other guy, right?
yeah, what's
The wizard.
the wizard Cosmos. And so nobody wanted it.
I kind of wanted it.
But you were just like, oh, what am I gonna do with a sword?
That's true.
So he was just like, okay, whatever. and then someone tipped, and they said, attune to it,
Attune to it.
which
Like pay attention to it. Or
no, like you pick it up and like make it yours, like claim it yours. And he did, and it has
trigger.
Yeah, it has magical properties of
A demon.
it's a demon.
So you're cursed.
His weapon is cursed.
My weapon's cursed, but I'm.
But he's pretty much cursed.
Because-
That's yours.
This weapon
Okay, outside of our characters and outside of what our characters know, I have to entertain the crossbow and like use it to kill people and stuff and everything, or it will kill me.
Yep. What the fuck? Yep, that is his weapon.
You're screwed.
At one point, it's gonna get bored. You know that, right?
I know.
I have to Kurt Cobain yourself.
Why? I mean, live until you can. I don't know how the weapon's gonna kill you. Ooh, he will Kurt Cobain himself, but not have to. It's fucked up. Damn. Everyone's gonna think it's a suicide, but it's not.
It's not.
It was Courtney Love the whole time. Alright,
So
so
it's guns.
So I guess I let
It's
him
guns left.
the crossbow.
You
You
see
want a
drugs.
crossbow? Then he looks at it and he drops it. He just stumbles back and says, why would you carry something like this? And as it's falling, it stops from halfway in the air and it starts to lose shape. It's kind of turning into like a mercury, and it starts to turns into a ball, and it shoots into each one of you. Into your chest, and now it's pulling you into it.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
What's going on right now?
You're getting pulled into this little mercury ball sort of thing, and as you get closer and closer, it keeps pulling you in, and the world starts to fade away.
Is it dealing damage?
No damage. It's just pulling you in, and
What the fuck?
What is it? Trigger?
it's pulling you in.
You're pretty I fucking know!
It's pulling you in, and you're slowly getting sucked.
I'm
into
gonna
this-
do. I want to roll.
All right, what do you want to do?
I am gonna try. Let me see what my best skill is. No, I'm gonna get out of this
No,
fucking shit.
I'm gonna find out what the hell the demon's name was and yell stop and everything.
I'm gonna do an acrobatics trick.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and roll out of this,
Okay, go for it.
like a.
Roll.
Team-
I want to see you do it.
Wait, can we all do that?
You can try whatever you want to do to get out of this.
I got plus 8.
Go for it.
You told me what the
That's
demon's
it.
name
I've doubled
What was
it
the
in like twice.
Is
Ron.
it your dexterity
Ron.
too? So you
Ron.
you triple that?
No, so it's already whatever it is up here.
Yeah.
This is what you have. So where's
Mine's dexterity, right?
your dexterity ones? Those are the ones that you'll probably use to get out.
I yell.
I'm gonna use acrobatics too.
Whatever you want. Acrobatics, you can use a strength one if you want.
Someone follow.
I'm gonna use. Can I do survival?
Yes.
Or no?
Let's just hey.
No, that was
Oh,
challenge. Yeah, we are.
I'm gonna do a survival roll.
You're gonna do survival. I don't know how that's gonna get you out.
I want to survive. I want to die.
I'm rolling.
Technically, I'm the one that soul is on the line here.
14 plus 8.
22.
22.
As you jump and roll, you get sucked in just instantly. Now you're and
Did I disappear?
yes, you have been sucked into the mercury thing.
What the hell happened to guns?
I'm gonna take it back. I'm doing athletics. That's plus 5.
Okay.
I rolled out and
Yeah, that was an amazing roll, and
That's a 14.
it looked badass.
you get sucked in.
And I yell Gron at the exact same time.
You get you just hear a laugh, an evil laugh, and you get pulled in.
Can I use my stealth plus 7?
You can try to hide, but it's not going to work.
11, so I'm 18.
No.
You can't hide from me, pet. You get pulled in with them. And,
the new guy.
and as you guys,
We're on this guy.
you didn't hit him.
What the?
And so you now find yourself waking up on in this weird plane. Mike, it looks familiar, in the sense that dude, it's delicious.
Mike, what are you pointing to?
And the whole area, it's very dark. The sky
Oh, no,
You wake up in the area. It looks
Wait,
like
did you
there's,
say that?
there's stars
Because like when I first what was it
in the dream.
in the dream stuff. And
It was
everything.
it was in the tent, but this whole area looks very familiar to you guys. And
So, you want to explain how you've been here?
Wait, where are we, Trigger?
We're in the realm of Braun.
And yeah, as you look around, you can see your to your back. There is a
Who the fuck is Brock?
there's an empty abyss of just nothingness on the. And you're on the ledge of a cliff, and just dropping down. And if you look over the edge, it's just nothing, and it looks like the ground put under you, kind of peels back to like a point under you, so you can't. It's not just a sheer drop. There's an end. You're as if you're floating.
And I yell Braun again, like yelling his name.
You don't hear anything.
My name's Grugs.
Not you!
And you don't hear anything, but in the when you wake up, not on the other side of the eternal abyss, there's it kind of you look down and it looks like it kind of tapers in a circle around in front of you. You see a forest. The woods look dead. There's not much. There's no birds, no life to it, but there's a very heavy mist laying on it, except for you can see a path leading through the mist. It's cobblestone, and there's a pillar there. You also roll a perception check.
18 plus
Oh, I got 11.
20.
I got 9.
Okay, Brian, you notice a person is sitting at the edge of the woods, further to your right. Not super far off from the pillar and the pathway, but they're sitting there, just kind of hunched over.
And I look to where you're pointing there.
Wait, what are you looking at? That's
Focus, shadow man. Focus.
Don't try too hard. So, what are you going to do?
It's only path. Go ahead.
Can I do an investigation check?
For what would you find?
Well, I guess like, do I recognize the face or something?
The person, he has like the head between his legs, or it has its head between his
But
legs.
like, is there any characteristics that I might like be able to roll to recognize him? I'm not telling you two to like wait here and everything. Like, I'm gonna go away.
But what are we gonna do? Stand on this cliff?
No. Move in a little bit more, closer
I
to
came
the
here to
woods.
help. You want me to help you?
If you want to come along, fine. But this is some shit that you might not want to get involved in. I guess.
Look around. We already are.
Well, I guess that you're coming with me, aren't you?
What the fuck did you do?
Then don't fucking ask me those questions right now. We need to just get out of this shit.
You lead it, I'll follow.
All right, then I'm walking towards the figure.
All right, as you approach, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
All of us?
Yeah.
That is gonna be. I rolled a 19.
13.
Plus 5 is a clutch.
All right, as you guys approach, you get closer and closer. Who's leading? You. All right, or who's in?
He's leading. Oh, he's in back.
Yeah, I'm following him.
So you're in the
I'm
back.
third.
All right, so as you get closer and closer, you step on a broken twig branch and alerts the guy. He looks over and he looks over to you and he looks panicked. He looks just mad. He doesn't look like he has slept in years. He looks just he's very worn. He's got huge black eyes.
That's how I probably would imagine Mad Hatter.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
not.
psycho.
Wait, cuz I think I can finally see how it looks.
He's not looking good. And then he just says, "Stay out of the fog. Stay out of the fog." And he gets up and he runs back in. And as you see him running in through the fog, and you hear. And
Wait, he said stay out.
And so as he's running through, you can hear stuff running, the trees moving, rustling, and you see just a black shadow just take him out, tackle him. You hear a scream, and then just nothing.
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know what to do.
Well, obviously we stay out of the fog.
Yeah. I think that much is
Should we
clear.
keep walking forward?
Isn't that toward the fog?
There's that one path with the pillar.
Well, we can't go back.
That was
I
not that did not have like the fog wasn't as heavy on it.
Well, I say we go back to that pillar and we follow the path there and everything.
Okay. As you get closer to the pillar, what do you guys want to do? You're right there. at the pillar.
I want to investigate the pillar.
Okay.
I'm actually thinking something crazy. This isn't real.
What do you want to try?
I think this is a dream.
What if we jump?
That was the face of don't do that.
It's not real.
I'm pretty sure this is real.
That was the face of please don't do that.
I smacked Guns in the face and I told him this is real.
I mean, Jim has just told you without saying anything. That is a stupid idea.
Whatever you want to do.
Unless you really want Timmy Golden to come back.
I'm just saying.
I just not a dream. Right here it is. No, I'm gonna investigate this pillar. You
How is my whole body then in here?
just we're dealing with stuff that's beyond our own apprehension right now. But let me just look at this damn pillar, alright? Son of a bitch.
Let's gotta jump.
I got 16. I rolled 16.
All right. As you inspect the pillar, it's worn. You can see it's kind of the nature's kind of taking it back. But you can read an inscription on it. It says, "The blind leading the blind."
Let's jump.
No, I'm jumping. I'm gonna follow this path and everything. If you want to go jump off that cliff, then you're a dumbass.
I gotta say, I'm sticking with Trigger on this one.
Guys, this is a dream. We're in a dream world. Only way to wake up is by killing yourself, right?
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
You're not a good poker face, man. Like, it's not a good idea.
It's a dream. Has to be.
He's turning red, man. That's like a bad idea.
I don't think this is a dream, guys.
I'm not jumping. I've been in this kind of mystical shit before and everything.
How'd you wake up?
It let me wake up.
By jumping.
No. There's a demon here, and it woke me up. Just trust me and just follow me on this stupid ass path so we can get the hell out of here. Don't jump off the fucking cliff.
Listen, guys, I know I'm new to this, but I think we should stick with Trigger on this one.
Okay. For now. For now.
You know, but if all this goes to hell, you by all means run back to this cliff and jump off.
I mean, this whole place is a cliff.
Okay then, we're going.
It all says.
We're all going.
It all says jump.
We're going forward.
Okay. Moving.
Forward.
All right. How do you proceed?
We jump off the cliff.
Is my stealth still in effect? Because I'm not the one who broke the cliff.
Who broke it?
You did.
I did? Oh, shit.
And then
My stuff was the lowest?
yes. And then well. All right.
He's gotta eat a little bit. He just
Yeah, I know.
had like a character. He's like, oh my god, he's gonna commit suicide.
And,
That's how you would do it. Keep them entertained.
that's true.
You become the actual weapon.
That's true. That's true. And have you guys continued into the
They say guns don't kill people.
and just continued into the down the path, you can hear things. Not those things.
Not that. That was so perfect, dude. Not these fucking voices again.
You hear it sounds like babies crying, children screaming.
I can't believe you have something for this.
You hear anything from your character that would be traumatic from your past your past.
I just learned I have a
You can
kid.
hear it.
Anything traumatic from our past.
Anything traumatic, anything you would fear to lose, you can hear it. You can hear their voices, their cries out into the mist.
Great. Cool.
And as you guys continue forward, you get to a pillar,
Another pillar.
Do you guys have you guys continued as normal? Like just
Can I
normal?
investigate the next pillar?
Go for it.
That's gonna be 19.
You investigate the pillar. You find nothing, but you hear some stuff coming. Roll for initiative.
Go for what?
Initiative.
We're in a fight.
We're about to go
Fight.
into battle. Hope you're ready.
You add your dex as well, your main dex. What's your dex?
What's your dex?
And dexterity?
Mhm.
17.
What's the regular number? It'll be
3 and 5.
What's the modifier?
yeah the modifier.
That's the
It's
regular
right
number.
there for you.
Yeah, so you're B3.
So 3 to what you have, so you do.
9. So I'm pretty much gonna die.
No, you're
This
fine,
is
like
initiative. Initiative is rolling for the
Who's
turn
going
in which you're
first?
gonna be
Oh,
attacked.
okay. What'd you get?
I got +4. What's that?
I'm 14.
1.
14, 9. So I'm going last.
Unless his whatever he's got rolls lower.
So they might get ones. I don't even know how many creatures it is. All we know is it's something that's a baby.
God, Jim, you fucking suck. You know I hate fucking kids and horse shit.
It's all right, everybody.
It's a weird guy who's got a dwarf and human arms.
Go ahead and read me off your numbers.
There's nothing wrong
Well,
with
let's start with the highest number. Who's got the highest number? I got 21.
14.
9.
What was you? 14?
14.
This right next. Anyway. We might.
I just-
We say that
It's
before
my
every
first day.
battle. We say that before every battle, so I mean.
Well, now you'll get a taste of what combat's like.
But one day I just had to follow great people.
Well, you can't say it wasn't. It was boring.
God, big like he kind of just jumps into like the little bite.
And he's like, hey, I wanna know, like,
It's like
we should have been like,
I don't want to get involved in this shit.
you're just a baby.
It's okay.
You got soft hands, and you're just you can't.
See, you changed the English.
All right.
Donated 50,000.
That's crazy, dude.
Just nuts.
Oh, this is those drink, alright?
That's still crazy.
That's still a crazy because it's usually just like it's like a buck.
Okay, here's like 50 cents.
Like 50 cents or $1.
That's
Dude,
still-
because you noticed that first, right? You're like, oh, who noticed
Well, I did because I have it went to my PayPal and I was like, $50. And I looked over and I was like,
that? You're like, they don't pay it. How is it like?
Hey, Ryan. What if you guys decide what you want to be?
oh yeah, he's got characters for you.
So this is gonna be mine. This is baby.
For you, yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever one you want.
Whatever you want to be like a
Here you go.
representative of.
Here you go.
I don't even know what this what it says.
What's up right now? There you go. There's Cubs right here.
This is a baby. Learn to spawn. He just can't talk. Reinforce the archer. Oh, you know what?
Oh! Do I have my crossbow with me?
No, you don't. You don't. You find it's not on you.
So it disappeared?
Fuck! Thank God I have another button.
Maybe you got rid of it when you put it in.
Well, I still
That's
have
what
my,
pulled him in.
I still have my longbow, so.
What weapon did I
Somewhere
get?
in the crossbow?
You don't. You
You're
don't.
in.
I got it.
Cross.
Did I get a magic weapon? Because
Not
what's
yet.
the
Those are
weapon
some
that I have?
mythical shit, man.
So what do you call it?
It's a mythical
That's
shit.
a big ass
going on.
axe. Remember the giant axe that Kobe killed?
You're in.
Okay.
You're in what I call my weapons is my abyssal bow.
Only have a short sword, a short bow. And that's it.
All right. All right. Let me draw in the map because you know you guys need that.
Mason back.
Straight that way? On the wrong side.
I mean, we said like, oh, Mike, this is a lot about you, and I didn't think this is actually gonna happen.
Well,
I told you it
Like,
was.
I got inspired by
This is the bow.
the and what it could do. I started thinking about it all week.
I told you the story's gonna be all about you. You got a fucking weapon. You got a cursed weapon.
Well, it was gonna be more. Whoever got it was gonna get it.
Yeah, so he had it.
Well,
so
at least I got it.
That's true.
I mean, if it was Colby, still it would have been.
But with Kobe,
He would have to. It would have been
he would
forced.
have to, but you don't have to be forcing him.
Sure, he didn't like that. But all right.
They went against the stats.
Oh, I'm for the first enemy drop. So that's an important one for every game we play. We're gonna kind of
Dramatic as fuck.
nail the dude.
I was like, it's gonna be a 20-hour one. It's gonna be one of those. It can't be anything else.
I was wrong. I can't believe you gave me a fucking baby.
That was straight improv.
Like, I don't even know how to react to this.
I was like, let's see if I can get him back to the bar. I was like, what is the thing that would throw Mike off so hard right now? Let's give him a kid.
Like, the characters, like, trying to say character, but, like, laughing at the exact same time. Like,
Holy shit.
I mean, holy shit, how that happened. Fucking first D&D for this guy. Just like, oh, bunch of shit has happened.
Does this usually happen, or is it?
I like to throw a lot of.
He likes to throw a lot of random ass shit at
I don't want you to come to a session and never think you know where it's going to go. I like to always.
You plan it out like.
I plan events that I want to happen, and then I just try to work them in.
Like, my baby apparently was in pro.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, that was improv?
I was not thinking. I never want to get angry at kid, but then this happened. Alright,
Alright.
so, as you guys hear
Are we on a bridge?
No, you're on the pathway.
Oh.
I don't want to go on the floor.
This isn't.
Yeah. And,
Let's jump.
it's put that way. And as you hear stuff coming from the trees. You see 3 werewolves emerge from the brush, and they're looking frantically. And once they spot you, they start to move in closer to you.
Wait, like, we don't have any reaction or anything? Okay.
Oh no, that's just where they
Okay.
what's going on. It is now
We were caught up.
Brian's turn. And they came out of the pond. And
Stay out.
Too bad we were fucking. How many killers?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna just swing probably.
Well, can I use my feature right here? You always crit surprise creatures, and you have it.
We were the surprise creatures.
We're surprised. We didn't sneak up on anybody.
you alerted them.
Okay.
They did I tell you what they are? They're werewolves.
Oh, Bug! You put the werewolf in the game. Alright. Silver. Where's the silver? That's a D8 though.
I'm just gonna have to swing my battle after this big old four part me.
Alright.
It's 19.
That's a hit.
Damage is 1d12 plus 1.
So whatever. So like if you were to hit, well, first of all, like if you say roll whatever you would add whatever you use. So like all your items, all your weapons, you would add +5 to whatever you roll. And then these, they are the dice that you would roll for that how much damage you're gonna do to them. So like if say you did the short sword, you would roll a 1d6, but you would add 3 damage on top of what this would roll.
Got it?
Not the 5, just the 3.
Yeah, so the first number is you're rolling the 20 to see if you land.
Yeah.
You add that number.
Okay.
And that's like a boost.
Okay.
So, creatures like you have an AC. You go back to the front. AC stands for armor class. So your AC is 13. So other creatures have different ACs.
Also, meets it, beats it, that's another thing.
So if his AC is like a 13, and I rolled a 13, I met it, I beat it.
But vice versa, if he rolls a
13,
and
and
I
I
was
was
his armor class, he beats it.
What's that?
11 plus 1, so 12 damage.
Holy butter, the whole thing. Alright, you see it slam into it, and you can you can tell it took it very well.
Okay.
A strong werewolf.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
Did my wolf go in there with me?
No, the wolf will not hold them.
Spin around on this side.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to move the character?
You
So
can.
you can move. You can, like, remember I told you
Yeah,
about the disengage? And
Would you disengage her now?
no,
Or you?
because I'm still within the 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
So if as long as you're still within it, then we're good to go. I gotta have mobility.
Alright. It is now the werewolf that you hit. Which one are you? You're that one?
Yeah.
Did you sneak behind him?
No.
No? Alright, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna turn around and you go try to hit you again. Yeah. 11.
No.
He swings again, pops at you. Shit, that's another 20.
Oh, fuck.
And,
I might be dead.
What you said? Every single match you play right now.
Yes.
Dude,
Why?
alright. That is 8 damage.
Oh,
8 damage? Okay. Okay.
I was pretty sure before. Yeah.
Alright, and then now it is Trigger's turn. But yeah, that's gonna be you got a star now.
Oh, where did it hit me?
Um
How did it hit me?
let's say it was a claw. So let's say it just like it clawed you down your neck.
Okay, so my face is already scarred up. So now I have a unique.
I'm using the longbow.
How far does it go?
How far does your armor go? Or do you have armor? Or you have leather armor, right? You got
Yeah.
leather armor.
I have leather on.
We'll say it goes down to your about collarbone. So I think that's where it would go.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You're hot.
I mean, that's a 25.
Okay, that's
You
I'm
didn't roll
using
a
my
natural
longbow.
20?
No, I rolled 19.
okay. That would be a hit.
I know.
Me too.
Me too, it's the same thing. We both rolled 19s. You better get that 20 right.
You would get that. You come with
That
that.
first time.
I do 2 rolls, alright?
No,
Or no?
we have
And
no advantage.
it's this one.
Oh, yes, then yes, you do 2 rolls. If you attack this one or this one. Wait, you're using your longbow?
Longbow.
Well, you need to step back then or something. Is he on him or not?
Yes.
So you're here.
Yeah.
So that's a disadvantage if you use your armor. Any ranged attack.
But is he engaged with me?
Yes, and he's 5 feet
So
from
I would have to disengage, and that would be.
Or shoot somebody else.
I'll shoot that one then.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to take the disadvantage of that roll. That's 4 damage.
So if you're ranged attack, so like if you were throwing a weapon
Yeah.
or shooting something, if you're 5 feet from him, it's a disadvantage automatic
For me.
for whoever's attacking.
Okay.
All right. And it is going to be this werewolf. It's gonna try to pounce on Mike.
Now you have 2 people you can attack. Oh, 3 people. Everyone's engaged, so you have like this.
That is a natural one. It leaps at you. You duck, and it slams into the other one. And while they're on the floor, they start fighting each other, just like dogs would, and they start biting into each other, hurting each other. Then
Nice.
they're both prone. They're still fighting. They're still on top of each other. Now it's the other werewolf's turn.
The one that's
The one on the floor, and we'll say it tries to get up. Well, yeah, we'll get up. Let's get it up. That'll be.
He gets up.
That's its turn. All right, now it is baby.
so everyone's within 5 feet.
Yeah.
So it'd be like this So anyone that you attack, you have a extra d6 if you roll. You have a.
Is that because you guys have a feature or something?
You have a feature.
I have a feature?
It's a sneak attack.
Oh, 2d6.
I believe that's what it is.
Okay. And I can't use any of my skills on it.
Unfortunately, no. I mean, you can. It's more like of a flavor text.
Yeah.
So, but I mean that just adds in like extra things like you can cause you problems if you do that.
Okay.
But it's more of a flavor. So like
It's not directly fighting, it's like
yeah.
other stuff to distract.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one though.
No. You don't get lucky on stuff like that, guys. It's just weird.
So what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna help you out.
You're gonna help me?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
this guy's on the floor and this guy just got up. I'm pretty sure Trick can handle him.
I don't know about that, but
And you're to
If
get
you attack the thing on the floor, you get advantage.
advantage.
well, he's already got advantage with everyone he attacks, right?
Oh, that's yeah.
Cut 2 dice, right?
No.
Yeah, you have your 2 rolls.
So anyone you attack, you have advantage with, I believe. I'm gonna check real quick.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in the combat yet.
Oh, well then he doesn't. Have.
In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprisingly critical.
Yeah, they're not. They wouldn't be surprised. So I would think that your best thing would be.
Even the guy on the floor, even though.
The
Yeah,
person
so
on the
it would be
floor-
the person on the
The
floor.
person on your floor would be your best hit because he had disadvantage.
Okay, I'm attacking the person, the werewolf on the floor.
Okay.
So I just roll, right?
Well, you get to roll plus, yeah. And you take twice. 11. Alright, keep going.
That's what that is.
Eleven.
Another 11. Alright, you hit. Go
Plus
ahead.
3 or no?
You would have hit regardless of that.
Okay, okay.
So we know that 11 hits.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So now we know creatures are AC at least 11 or more. Now that you've hit, what weapon were you using?
My short sword.
Okay. So what does it say on there? 1d.
1d6 plus 3.
So the d6, it's the 6-sided dice.
Yeah.
So regular dice. Yep. And then you're gonna roll that and add whatever it says.
2 plus 3, 5.
Which was that one? This was,
The one on the floor.
I'm on the floor now.
alright.
So I did 5 damage.
We got more.
Essentially nothing.
You stabbed into it and it felt like its hide was very tough. It didn't feel like you pierced it as much as you
So they have low AC, but they have high health. Is what he's telling us.
Reading through the lines, yeah.
You have to,
Then
like,
it is
pay attention.
Doug's. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack again. I got nothing else to do. I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
Swinging with that battle axe.
Hi.
9 plus. Hope it's more. Yeah, it is. Oh wait, it's plus 3 this one. So.
You got, dude.
Well, that's a really low ass AC.
They're just basically wearing like scrap, like Hulk, like cloth armor. Not cloth armor.
It's
cloth
just a
clothing.
skin.
They're just Tarzan it.
They're basically werewolves. They've changed from humans to werewolves in regular clothing.
Michael J. Fox.
5 plus 1, 6.
Okay.
Did I kill him?
You're talking about that one?
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gonna go ahead and disengage and come over here and put my back towards trigger, facing the stove.
Okay. Now it is werewolf one's turn. Oh my god, we got ourselves another He's gonna run at. Is this you?
Mhm.
This is you.
Yes.
He's coming after you again. He's gonna try to pounce on you.
I'm like right behind you, so oh fuck.
14.
Doesn't beat me.
For your what?
15, my
Oh fuck.
15. All right. So as he jumps, you manage to stab your daggers into him, and you manage to hold him off.
I don't have my dagger out, so I'm gonna say it's my battle axe. Just
Oh,
kind of like
okay.
punch him in the face, like right in his nose.
Ah, was it a balance?
And then he's kind of shaken off from that, and he's gonna go ahead and he snarls and he bites at your hand. That's a natural 20.
What the fuck?
He does another 4 damage.
Another 4. Wait, what was the first one? That was
It
4.
was 8. It was 8. Another 8 damage. Yeah. Because
Shit.
it's double damage.
So yeah, so you're getting. So the lowest one at least is the one that's getting me though.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. What's this scar now?
The scar, you're gonna get just a gnarly
Bite mark.
Just an island. Yeah. Just like yeah.
Your flesh is like taking on.
I got a bite mark now. Fucking dog bit my
Fire
arm.
is the worst one. And
But I lived through everything. And this is why I'm a fuck girl.
yeah.
Everyone thinks I'm high, but I'm like, look at these
Yeah,
scars.
and that's why everyone's just like, oh my god, it's guns! Like,
Look at these scars. Get the job done.
Brian, it's your turn.
No, it's not my turn. I win.
Oh, I mean,
My turn.
Mike's. Yeah, Mike's. Sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna use an unconventional weapon. I'm gonna use the whip that I have on the one
Oh
close
shit,
to me.
Armenian
This
Wait.
one from Indianapolis.
The one on the floor is still down.
Yeah, I'll use the one on the floor.
Oh, that's an advantage.
Yeah, thank God, advantage.
What was that, a 1?
That was a 2.
Oh,
Woo! 14. Failed.
That's
Failed.
a
I hit it. Thank God for that advantage.
Do you say bad boy?
That's gonna be 9.
You got her 6?
6.
Nice.
look on that one.
Down the floor.
Okay. There's now the werewolf that just whipped. It's gonna get up and it's gonna swing at baby.
Okay.
So it only gets 1 swing?
Ooh, that's a 7. That means what's your AC?
Nah, it's
Oh,
13.
it's 13.
13.
And that's 19. That'll hit. That's gonna be.
So question though. Getting up is an action.
Oh shit. You're right. You're right. You got me. You got me.
Well, let's say it was 19. Well, how much damage would I have to do?
It would have been a 4.
Well, yeah.
What are you for?
But you're fine because he used his one action to get up and then another action failed to attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Got me, Mike. Didn't drink while I play.
That's why I'm your drunk ranger.
Like,
Drunk ranger. I'm still paying attention.
Yeah, I just played too much.
Alright, then the next werewolf, it's gonna attack Mike.
Fuck you.
It's a 14.
That beats me 13.
Okay, so it's not a crit. Yep, that's 4 damage.
Okay.
And it goes for 10. And that next one misses.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Yeah, it hits you and you kind of move out of the way after it hits and then it bites at you and misses. Then it's baby's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack the werewolf that just got up.
Okay.
So it's straight up this roll, right?
Yes.
Welcome whoever's
Bye.
viewing. By the way. No idea who it
It's
is.
been here, man.
So I roll a
watching.
5. And
That's it? No.
nothing, right?
Okay, yeah, no, that's not a hit.
I need to roll 11, right?
Yeah, so you can have any addition to your whatever you
That's a
roll.
big addition. That's plus 6.
You had +6 plus your roll. What's your roll?
5.
5 plus 6, so what?
Oh, so I hit.
You have plus 6?
He said he has a +6.
Which,
Which item are you using?
I have +3s.
No. Which weapon?
Yes, which weapon are you using?
Yes,
You
plus-
said all plus
yes,
5,
plus
so
five.
it's all
You-
10.
that was
You were short by 1.
Yeah.
So +5 on your attack, which is the 20,
Oh, okay.
and then
Oh,
your,
yeah.
your damage is the other.
Got you.
Yes, so you miss.
You miss.
You swing at it and it
Barely.
and you cut a little fur off of it.
Got you.
Subs, it's your turn.
But you got this.
Alright. You die now.
Oh my god! And I swing!
Dude, oh my god. you hear a devil. It sounds like our laughter radiating from the sky down at you.
Are you not entertained? What happens? What happens?
You swing your axe down into the ground, just right between the werewolf's legs, and your axe is now wedged into the brick.
No, you what? What? Dude, you're so confident.
I cleave through him, right, guys? He's dead.
And you don't have a bonus action or anything?
I do. I'm hide. you coward! Where are you gonna hide? They said to stay out of the pond.
Alright, go ahead. Roll the thing.
Go behind the pillar. Go behind the pillar.
That's pretty far away.
Yeah, no, I gotta hide somewhere in this area. Is there any time?
It's a straight path, trees in the fog.
There's nowhere you can hide.
You can hide in the fog, but I mean,
Good said not to go into the fog.
You have to jump, dude. You have to jump.
Alright, guys, it's time to jump! Jesus Christ.
Are you gonna jump?
No, I'm not gonna jump.
Fucking hell.
Wait, I think he's gonna jump, Trigger.
What?
Disengage, dash, hide. Those are my 3 options I can do.
You can dash.
Dash.
Or I can hide.
Dude, you have no other. You can't hide.
Mike, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing like typical like
You got a cloak?
lightweight armor and I have a cloak like what kind
Alright, I'm hiding behind Mike's cloak.
But it's not a cloak, it's like one of those like
Yep, I'm hiding in it.
all allow it.
it's like a duster coat. Okay, fucking hell. 6. Okay.
Plus my stealth 8. I'm hiding in Mike's cloak right now.
My duster coat, like really.
Cool. Cool enough. You might be a blind dog, man.
What was it?
8.
Okay.
Okay.
Turn,
know.
your turn.
That was a confident okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna switch it up again. I'm gonna use the short sword that I have on. I'm gonna use it on this guy because I guess he's still within. Is he still within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yes, they're
Okay.
all on you.
All right. So
Everyone
short,
except for this guy.
short sword on the one nearest baby.
Wait, Brian, how do
That's
you
12.
Huh?
How do you hide?
I just
He like
go
picks up
right
my.
under him.
He
Like,
picks up my jacket. I'm like,
I reached up behind me, I felt his cloak, and just like,
So is your vision impaired?
yes.
That one fades away. Just fit into the mist.
okay.
Fades away.
I rolled the 12. I got 7 plus 5, 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
6 plus 3 again. 9.
9.
With the sword.
Which one are you getting?
Worst rogue ever. He's the folk hero, but yeah.
Yeah. That.
That's a-
When,
that's-
let's just rewind when all the orcs are like, it's good. I'm like,
He did. He was like,
I've been in like every battle with this guy. Like, really? like, really?
He's just a really good storyteller, okay?
That's why I'm actually gonna probably make him a bard. Watch.
Wow. Multi-class.
Multi-class, he's gonna be a bard.
Alright.
We need support, guys. We need
It's gonna be
skills.
the other werewolf now. He's gonna
Could
go on
OP
you
it.
to hit Brian or Mike. He's gonna swing you. That's a miss. What did you say your armor class was?
13.
That's a miss. Alright. And then it's the other one. It's gonna go for baby. Oh, it's a natural 20!
Oh,
Alright,
fuck!
8 damage.
That's like 8
What is-
damage.
You got rigged dice, dude. Yeah, that's you're fine.
Okay, that's
You
fine.
chill. You got rigged dice for real.
I'm just trying to get you guys all scarred up, that's all.
So I take 8 damage. Oh my god. I put already 14 in it.
Mhm.
Oh, no, I put 8.
It
take
should
type
say
an
when you
8.
click on your health,
Yeah.
8.
it'll
Damage,
type in 8
heal,
and
and then
then
you put it
Oh,
in.
wait, I think it's
Yeah, just put 8.
yeah, just put 8 and then apply.
Yeah, 14. Okay, and then now
One time I first
it's his second attack. 17.
That's for you, right?
Another 4 damage on you.
So you're at 10.
Alright.
It's
Shouldn't have joined us.
should have stayed in top.
I got to lose.
And alright, now it is it's your turn.
Okay, so I am going to.
Oh wait, no, there's another werewolf.
No, it goes on my turn. Or after me.
Didn't it disappear?
He's still underneath Mike's.
Did I have 2 werewolves go in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's your turn. Yeah.
Because you had the one that attacked me, but it missed twice. And
That's true. That's what threw me off. Not doing enough damage. That's what's really getting me
I'm gonna attack this one. With
You're hitting 20s!
You
You've done more damage than we have right now.
It's not my fault, alright? Alright, go ahead.
I still respect that he's using dice, though. He's not using
I'm gonna attack this guy with my dagger.
Okay.
So
It's only 4 damage. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know.
wait,
It's
how
a
do you know that?
D4.
Oh, D4.
Yeah, so you want to do whatever you use the most.
So
Whatever
it'll be-
gives you the most damage.
Well, this
You
is
got one?
one. This is the four side die.
Yeah, I would use one. I would either use your.
I would use
your
the
short
long
sword.
sword.
Because everything else has +5. Everything has +5, right?
Yeah.
All your equipment.
All my equipment.
So there's no reason to use the
In
dagger.
unless, like, say, like with a situation where Brian, where you got his axe stuck in the ground, have to go to something else.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you would want to use whatever the most damage you can do.
Okay. Okay. Here's my short sword.
Without disadvantage.
Mhm.
Because mine would give me disadvantage, whatever. it was.
16.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I hit, and then he's a 6-sided one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 6
Plus
plus
three.
whatever.
5.
So eight.
So 8.
Okay, so I dealt the most damage on the first hit, right? I look really cool.
Okay, keep telling yourself that though, because
So
I
it's all
in my
You can see it in the middle of the battle.
Alright.
You're worried about your
This-
No,
limit.
it's your turn.
this big
I
old
moved the cloak real quick
You
so I
scared
see
of
it.
dragons?
orc
No, you don't.
hiding in this 5 foot humans Dustin the Coven and everything like
My trigger's like, what the hell?
Or assassinate stuff. It says on that turn, right?
What?
in the rule book it says.
Yeah. I know, I'm pulling Colby right now.
Sorry, Goldie, if you're watching.
Assassinate.
Okay.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. Oh, in this combat. Oh, it's in this turn. Okay, never mind. Take it back. I will then disengage.
Okay.
Just in case, because I don't see it. And I'll come across on this side.
Okay.
No. I want to go this side. I'm going to go on this side. I'm going to hit this guy that's got it.
Okay, so yeah, he's the A right now.
Go for it, dude.
Plus
You know the
5
bitch you suck
plus.
sometimes.
Oh, wait, hold on. Because I don't have the other weapon. Guess what? It's +6.
Is it right?
Yes.
That's
Sword.
a hit.
Short sword, my dude. Because I don't have the giant axe anymore.
You put it away or what?
No, it's
stuck The one!
But it's only a D6, so hopefully it does a lot more damage. So, but I get +4 on it, so it's actually pretty good. I probably should be using this instead of.
But I mean, you got it off the giant monster. So.
I know, but I think in stats wise,
Stop.
the +4.
For story wise, I do enjoy an assassin with a great axe. I do. I like it. Adds a lot.
I knew you were gonna roll.
Plus the 4 though,
Okay.
so it's a 5.
One. Yeah, I know. You
But
can,
why do you get?
you get used to that.
Okay.
I have just bad luck. That's why when he was like, "Why you got
Trigger, your
one
turn.
dice?"
I literally roll snake eyes, dude.
Oh, you too. So you're bad luck too.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the short sword on the same one that I've been attacking that's next to baby.
Okay.
So everyone's we're ganging up on this.
That's 15, I hit it.
That's a first hit.
And that's 5 plus 3, that's 8.
This thing is not looking good. It's starting to bleed. You can tell it is. It's dying. It is dying. It is now its turn. It's gonna swing at Mike. Okay. That's a miss. That's a miss, Mike. You're so lucky. And then the other one. The other one's gonna swing at
Another one though.
Mike. Misses.
Both of them already?
Misses.
Mike, you are untouchable!
Yes, he got hit!
He's the one that brought us into it. He's not getting touched.
It's baby's turn. It was baby's turn.
I'm sorry, you're looking suspicious now. You're looking very sus, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna attack the one who's been attacking so far.
Okay.
So 9.
Plus 5. You got it.
That's all I got to hit, and then my 6 sided, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
4
plus
3, 7.
It is not looking good. All right.
Where the hell is the other one at?
Dogs.
I know you closed your eyes and you would have waited.
Alright!
It probably caused a dream, so I just jumped out the back.
It probably did. This time I got it, bro!
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it. So 9 plus D6 plus
Better
4.
on it, like Jesus.
5 plus 4, 9.
9. Yeah. As you swing,
I'm stabbing it straight through.
as you stab into it, it starts to growl at you, and then it just fades away in the mist.
What the fuck?
So
What,
this
this
one
one
is
dies?
gone.
That one's dead.
Let's go.
I don't know
And,
what
Trigger, your turn.
Okay.
One
now
down.
that one's gone, I'm going for the other one. With the
One
sword.
down. One to Matt.
15 again.
Where's the other one, guys?
15 again.
I don't know. It disappeared in front of me.
And that's gonna be
It disappeared.
4.
4 damage. Yeah.
Alrighty. It is now Werewolf's turn.
Yeah, when I stabbed the other one, it did the same thing.
It's gonna go ahead and jump on Mike this time. It's gonna
You're
try
an
to
axe,
grab
though. I
one.
just
Oh, fuck.
It misses. It jumped over you. It's on the other side, and it turns around. It's gonna leap again. Try to grapple you. Holy shit! All right, Mike, you're God. It missed again, and it
Is that a roll?
it did.
Dude, what?
I don't know. I'm gonna change my dice from the roll to Mike.
Yeah, I don't know.
No. All right. It is your turn. You have advantage on it.
You guys all have advantage on that asshole, so go for it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get a d20.
13.
Roll again. Get that 20 right now.
Get that
He's
correct.
got it like 5 times.
13.
You did it last time too. All right, it's a hit at least. So let's
Lucky
see.
number 13, man.
6 plus
2.
5.
5, yeah.
Okay.
Am I gonna do another kill on you?
All right, go ahead and
It is my turn, right?
it is your turn.
Unless
It's
the
not.
ghost one's going.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's not the ghost one.
Alright, he dies here.
That's a hit.
18.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
solid
18.
one. I like the second
18.
one. That was a solid.
5 damage. So I like jump on it and stab it in its chest.
Mike, your turn.
Yeah.
Dude, this
Short
is
sword. Short sword. I mean.
It was kicking it while it's
That's
down.
oh, it's advantage, so right?
Yeah,
That's
yes.
17. But let's go for it.
Yeah,
Get
get
that
that
20.
20.
No, that's a 4. 17 it is. No redo. Fuck.
Nice.
4.
I thought the last one was a.
I know. Last one was a 6. Like damn.
All right, it gets up, and
That's 1 turn.
yes, and it snarls.
I'm trying to think. Is it an action to get up, or is it?
Oh, it's half
speed.
your movement speed, isn't it?
I think that's what I'm saying. I think I messed up.
It is. It's half your movement speed. All right, it'll swing at Mike.
Of course it is.
And you need dice, Mike. So hope you like to get hit. Oh, that's a hit. All right, that's
No.
4 damage to you.
The luck is gone.
4 damage. He changed his dice.
Okay, that's another hit, almost a 20. Really close.
8 damage total.
8 damage total. Yes.
I hope you assholes are happy.
You almost won out of like the most ridiculous fight. There's nothing. It is now your turn.
Wait, you guys. The way I got rid of the last one, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Close your eyes.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yes, let's jump off.
It's not a dream, cuz. It's 8.
Is it?
Plus
Hey, what's the point on
13,
that?
so I hit,
It's-
What was that? That like
That
went
was
down the road.
weird.
It worked. It was actually how I watched it today.
No, it just looked weird. Like it was like.
right? I just rolled a 6, right?
Yeah.
6.
Nice. Plus 3.
That's 9.
It's not looking good.
I'm gonna get the kill again.
It
Watch.
only works for wear.
Dude, if you get the
Trigger,
kill,
your
you are
turn.
full kill.
Sword.
No, jeez, don't break the table.
That's 9 plus 5. That's 14.
10 plus 5, 14. That's it.
I mean, unless you change the 11 there, I mean, like.
Yeah, I'm okay, chill.
You're sassy.
Fucking 1 again, 4 damage.
Guess what?
Wait, did we skip? We skip.
I'm getting no.
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 It's now the no wait yeah.
You
it's
did
Creature's
skip
turn.
Yeah, because of my turn, I went.
Oh, then go ahead. My bad. I apologize.
I thought it was the
He's busy
creature's
being-
turn.
He's too busy.
No,
being a traitor.
creature always goes after me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was up.
Is that random? Like the creature was.
No, he rolls for
that's
its
how it rolls.
initiative.
16.
All the creatures he rolls for their initiative. So sometimes if like
Then
his
again, Ryan, you
initiative
got this.
matches with us, he'll ask us to reroll.
Oh, that's what he did all initial.
10. Did I kill it?
I want to die.
You suck!
Damn
I
it!
said extra
How
4
are you
damage.
always-
It would have been me! You
It
son of
would've- it would've-
a-
it was
Just
actually
right in its armpit right here, just
As you stab into it, it howls and then fades back into mist again.
You trying to suck it up? What the fuck is wrong with you?
you need those magic powers, man.
And, okay.
I start swinging in the air like crazy though. Just swinging. I'm just swinging.
What is it? An axe, two-handed axe, or a single?
It's the short sword.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just swinging right now.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Werewolves are.
Now you're swinging into the air. You hit nothing. As you see, you can see the mist further down the pathway clear, and above the tree line, you can see what looks like to be a stone tower.
This is stupid.
I'm gonna yell.
What's your-
I'm gonna yell again. I'm gonna be like, Gron, this isn't cool.
Well, he thought it was fun. Hold on. Can I pick up my battle axe?
And you hear a, "Don't be mad, pet."
You're bad. Don't go there. Don't. Yeah, technically you're bigger than
Wait,
this.
what did you play in time on Trigger?
He's a pet.
We don't have time for this. Let's continue
This is
on.
one of your. Let's
Other
continue
sex
on.
As you guys continue down the path, the forest is completely quiet. You hear nothing. You don't see any movement or anything in the mist. As you get closer and closer to the tower, the forest kind of gives way to a clearing around the base of the structure, and you can see some wooden cottages scattered around it. They all look kind of worn down, and you can see some people there. They don't look like they're very lively. They look very kind of stone, and like their appearance. They're not moving around a lot.
Close your eyes. I read this in a book.
And Mike, do a perception check. Or everyone do a perception check. Well, I guess, yeah, everyone.
Hopefully you fail, because if you see her, she turns you to stone. It's Medusa.
Perception. I'm gonna have 19.
19.
It's Medusa. 16.
19.
Okay. You two, you both notice. You just weren't there, so I can't do anything. But you both notice. You see the Knoll Pack Lord that Mike beheaded, that had the sword, sitting on a porch with its head in its lap.
Okay! This is gonna be really funny.
In front of the tower, you see a statue of a wizard reaching up towards the sky, and it looks like something in his hand is missing. Looks like that's the focal point of the statue.
So who's drunk?
I don't know much about him, but as far as I know, he's the reason why the crossbow that I got from that knoll over there and everything is so powerful. He's like this entity that is living inside of it.
You heard about this? You saw in person.
Well, he came to me in a nightmarish kind of dream and everything and told me that as long as I use his crossbow and everything in battle and keep him entertained, then he won't do anything to harm me or anybody else. But apparently he's kind of broken.
He's a liar.
back.
So you didn't entertain her?
We fucking shot it at Jim and it was entertaining and everything. I guess that wasn't enough for him though.
Wait. To wake up, did you jump off the path?
What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
do any of that. He let me wake up and everything, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. That's why I keep yelling his name.
Well,
I don't know why.
How's he gonna kill you? He's not
I
even
don't
here.
fucking know how he's gonna kill me.
What if we break his shit?
Well, no, I wouldn't break his shit. He's like some kind of fucking demon thing. You don't want to piss that shit off. Come on, you even know that from the drugs.
It's obvious you can't play down with these.
Okay, that's very magic.
Alright,
This is some dark shit here.
Gron! Alright, we tried.
As you call out, you see everyone, all the like the husk people. They become alert and they start looking, and they fixate on.
Say that name again.
They don't do anything other than look at you.
Don't not say his name again.
Then what do we do?
Well, I think we.
If you said he's the only one that'll open the door.
Well, I know, but yeah, I think we have.
Hold on. Wait, you say what?
Well, I was.
And then I punch him in the face. That's a sneak attack. I'll punch you in the face.
Does he take damage from that?
I'm gonna roll a strafe roll and everything, and I'm gonna punch him right back and everything.
Okay, all right.
Wait, what just happened?
I punched him in the face.
That is gonna be 18.
15.
Like
D4.
you smack me in the
D4.
D4.
D4. Don't make me hard.
1.
Thank you. 4.
So he fucked you up?
But I rolled higher than you. Why are you fucking?
No, we
They're both sort of swings
there's
to hit.
combat.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys put yourself in combat to fight each other.
Yeah.
In an unarmed fist fight.
So I could have
Yes!
rolled a 1 and it would have been like nothing.
You did one
You
damage.
did one.
But he did 4 to you.
I'm sorry. Is there a way that we could? Well, I mean, you
Did
could,
he really give you damage?
Yeah.
He
Motherfucker.
took
Motherfucker.
You guys are
Ron, you like that? And I look at baby.
I'm gonna use one of the health potions
Maybe I'm
on
not-
myself right now.
Good call.
You
man.
gonna punch
Good
me?
call.
Wait, how much health do you have?
I have 10.
Oh, I don't want to punch you. But I said, What?
I thought I was gonna say you're a pussy.
I punch you. I punch you.
Wait, can I defend myself?
No, I rolled a 15. Your AC is not a 15. You hit 3.
How much is
Gron!
how much is a normal health potion do?
How much is it? What?
A normal health potion do?
Just Google it. Gron! I know you're here. You dudes are looking at us, and you can't tell me that doesn't look fun. Come down here and fight me at least once.
Yeah, you hear a
2d4 plus
I don't want you to
plus 2.
Oh no, it's not a dead thing. It's for fun. It's sparring.
I got bigger plans for you. Come find me.
Well, where the fuck are you?
You hear nothing again, but you see a little
I gained
ball of
6
mist
health back.
gather in the statue's
Oh.
hand, and it splits off into 2, and it goes off into 2 separate buildings.
Sorry, I had to punch you guys.
Go to fucking hell.
I just wanted to talk to Gron. He wasn't talking to us.
I was defending Trigger. I don't know why you punched me.
It's just for entertainment.
Guns the legendary over fucking here. Hiding behind other players like waste.
Yeah, well, guess what? We only had to fight 2 because of my.
That's true, Trigger.
Okay. So you said there's a statue that it looks like there's something missing.
No, it's pointing in 2 different directions.
There was a ball of mist that gathered in the wizard's hand, and then it broke up into 2 smaller balls and shot off into 2 separate buildings.
Okay, do you want to take building number 1 or building number 2?
Can you?
Describe building A.
They look just like worn down shacks, where like
Shacks.
they're like cabins.
Does it remind him of his house?
So not like a tower, just like.
Damn, called out. He said you live in the slums.
Does that look like your house?
No.
So you're making kick money?
No.
Does it look like your house?
I mean, why?
Okay, I'm deciding. We're going to number B.
You're going to be?
Yeah.
All right. As you approach it, it's to the building, the cabin to the left. You approach it, and there's a couple husk people just standing there. They're kind of motionless. One is very well decorated in armor, but he has a very large wound on his neck, looking like it was from a blade.
Oh, guys, fucking blade, man.
And then the other one is was is in there as in bed. It's in the a little bed, and it's dismembered.
That's disgusting.
Okay.
This is disgusting.
And
It didn't say it was pleasant.
there's a
Demon.
Savage.
Demon.
Savage.
and there's a case over in the center of the room.
Okay.
Well, that's you.
Guns, maybe, ready whatever weapons you guys want to use. I'm gonna go over there and see what's in that case.
As soon as if whatever it is that comes out, I'm gonna try and grapple it for him.
Okay.
If it's like a hopefully
It's an investigation on that one.
You can investigate the shit out of that box. I don't care.
so you can
Doesn't
prepare
matter
a
even
move.
if I roll.
Yeah, that's something.
No, you can roll. You can
So
roll
if you wanted to throw like a dagger at it,
Well, what if I
You
just
can
want
do
to? I
that.
just want to like open the box. Can I just say?
Yeah, you can do
what's
that.
in the box?
Open the box.
Okay, you open the box and you find a stone cylindrical sphere of sorts. It is it's hollow with two cross beams in the middle of the circle, and the sphere running through. It is made. It looks to it appears to be the same stone as the steps.
So it goes like this, just like a,
Yes, like that, and it touches each four.
But it's spherical. So
yeah. So it's
like-
just got a stick going.
Wait, you
through.
said it's made out of stone?
It's made out of stone.
Can
So
I
it's
do a
a-
history check on it?
Sure.
Why not?
Okay, it says double proficiency bonus to history checks concerning stonework.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
So it's
fuck.
all-
Yes.
What does that mean though?
You'll know what it is. So
No, you'll
roll.
know
You have to
exactly
get
what it
yeah
is.
advantage. So you just roll twice.
3,
So that's a terrible roll.
3.
From
What's up with
picking.
these rigged dice? You gave him a rigged die.
I told them not to use red because that's all I did.
using white.
I know. I didn't tell them to use white. All you can tell from this stone, it's very old, and it's rare.
Or something.
It's rare.
It's rare.
Here, use a different set of dice.
And it's the cut work on it wasn't by physical hand tools.
You got some bad blood. You got. I would say keep both of those. Those ones are
Okay then.
Like I can have these?
I'm gonna
No.
take it.
I was like,
Okay, you take it.
maybe I'll get you some.
Do any of the husks do anything? All right, we're walking out of here, and we're gonna go
wait,
to the
can we
other
talk with our earpieces to the?
You can try.
Oh, wait, what was his name?
Use the curator.
Curator.
Curator. Do you know what the stones are? Or what?
You hear nothing. No response.
You know, I totally forgot we had this.
I totally
I
forgot
already
we had
have
to.
We have the earpiece for the curator.
We're just gonna go to the number 8 then now. With the I'm sending the one.
So wait a minute. Like,
All right. As you walk in
I
there,
feel like
you see
roll better. They match your character.
that is the
So that's the thought process when you choose your dice.
that's the building with the Knoll Pack Lord sitting at the steps.
Could be, of course it doesn't. Why would it not? Fucking Cooper.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What's happening?
The other place is the one where the knoll is sitting with his head missing.
oh shit.
Give him his head back.
He's holding his head. It's like a statue.
Give him his
He's
real
saying,
head
like,
back.
Wait, we collected the stone, right?
Yes, you guys have to stop.
Yeah.
No.
What is it?
I think
that'd be a terrible
I think it would be a terrible idea.
Statue sphere. I guess you could call it that.
Okay, then we're going to the other one. and-
Hold on. Give me the spear thing.
Okay, I give you this.
Okay. You have it.
Cool.
And
How tall is this statue?
It's like 9 feet. It's good size.
So I could probably reach it.
Yes, definitely, because you're like what 7 feet.
7 foot.
Yeah, you could definitely reach
I'm
it.
like 4 foot 11.
I'll probably be on my tiptoes, but I want to feel on the hand.
You feel it's carved out for what feels like a bowl. Like it feels like a bowl in there.
I'm gonna put the stone in there.
It fits perfectly. But nothing happens.
okay, we gotta go with the other one. So walk into the other shack where the knoll is sitting.
Well, I'm taking his back. I'm not leaving that there. Tip it back.
Okay.
And as you approach the knoll, Black Lord, you see its eyes shift up towards you.
I'm gonna sneak.
Okay,
18.
that's a sneak. That's a definite sneak. He has his head cut off. His perception's kind of whack.
So, is there any windows to this?
Yeah, it's just a regular cabin.
Is it wide open or is it like?
There's like some. One is blown out. One is like the cross.
Like the regular old school
Yeah,
window?
thing like it's like kind of broken down, but it's
Okay,
still there.
I want to go through that if I can.
You do.
Cool. It's the same thing?
In this one, you find it's an empty room, but there's now a black gem, about the size of your wallet, just floating. Yeah, floating in the middle of the room. It is smoking, and it looks like it would fit inside the smoke.
Well, there you go. There's the phone piece.
So I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna hold the 2 sticks of wood, right? They're sticking out of it. And put the stone in that.
Oh, okay. And it accepts it immediately, and you can see it. It just locks in, and it looks like you could not get the gem out now. You
Okay then.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I go through the front door though. This time.
okay.
This time when I come out, I got it.
Let's go.
Where do we go now?
Back to the
Is the
statue.
knoll looking at me? Or
He's just like very like eye shift, but that's about it. No real statues.
Do we go back to path?
We go
Okay,
back to the statue.
Well, there's a black thing.
Understood, but we probably gotta go put that in that statue's hand.
Yeah, we should probably put in the gems.
I mean, okay, fine. I hold it.
Okay.
Anything happen, I'm holding it.
No, nothing changed.
Wonderful. Go to the put in the statue.
Good luck.
I guess I gotta make that flash check because I'm not 6 or 7 foot tall.
Alright, fine, I can do it.
So I give it to you. Yeah, come on, Mr. Legendary. You got this.
This is the reason why I'm still alive in the legend. Alright, I'm a living legend. Okay, I don't do stuff like this.
Like, you explode on top.
I put it in.
All right, as you put it in, it locks in, and you feel the tower, the statue shifts, like just drops down a little bit, just like it's setting in place. And you see the arm kind of the stone move down, and now he's just now holding it, and the statue rotates, and now the doors to the tower open up, and you see a long hallway. It looks like the hallway.
Don't tell me you use my super hallway.
Which one's this? Which is
From my D&D session. The infinite door one where you go through 5 million
No,
times.
this is different. This is very different.
But end up in the same spot?
It's
Scooby-Doo.
it was as this hallway, it looks like it just extends.
I did Scooby-Doo.
This hallway defies all logic, and the diameter of the tower looks like it wouldn't be able to fit a hallway that run this long.
And that's just the hallway.
Yes, you can't see the end.
So it'd be like if we saw that clock, but it had a door in it, and when we stuck our head in, it was like, oh, we fit.
Yeah, it's just like holy shit. It doesn't make sense.
So we can go through it.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. It just it
And
goes.
it's like Alice in Wonderland, we're gonna stop.
It just goes for a ridiculous long time, and you see there's torches lit on the wall going down, so it's not just darkness.
So we
It
just don't see the end.
You can't see. Yeah, the end is just.
Do we have any choice, boys?
Go.
Why are you laughing?
It's fake. Because he thinks it's funny.
We can
He's wasting our time. You're wasting your time. God.
And as you walk down into the doors don't close behind you. Nothing happens like that. So as you continue in, it feels like you've been walking just for hours.
Okay, I'm complaining like my feet hurt.
it has been
You
hours.
got that nasty ass knoll head with you. You could have gave it back to him.
It had the hallway hasn't turned or anything. It's just been straight. It doesn't make any sense. Looking back now, you can't see the door. You keep walking for about another hour and a half.
I'm thinking we jump off this now.
There's nowhere to
There's
jump.
nowhere to jump where he's going.
Exactly. We should have done it a long ass time ago.
It's too late now.
And you
I can knock you guys out if you want.
you see the end of the corridor, and it looks like there's a picture on it.
Like a Instagram picture.
It's a very small portrait, small, very small.
Can I do like a investigation roll?
Oh yes. As you you get to it, and it just has words written in it. And it says
Oh, you didn't have to roll.
no, it's just you
Okay.
can read.
Okay.
So and it says keep your eyes on the wall, Pat.
He's talking to me. Okay, I'm keeping my eyes on the wall. Like the wall with the painting. I guess that's what he wants me to look at.
Wait, hold on. This is a smart one. I'm gonna punch him.
Oh my
The painting
god.
falls off the wall. Nothing happens. Keep your eyes.
That was a little, you know.
I pick up the painting and I'm just like, I don't understand what it wants me to do.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like a hole behind
Did
it.
that satisfy you guys?
I thought it was gonna be a hole behind it. Imagine, that's so smart. It's so.
What is the painting again?
It's just a little painting that says "Keep your eyes on the wall, Pat." And as you pick up the painting and turn around, there's now another wall directly behind you guys. It is closed off completely, and you're stuck in about maybe an 8-foot corridor.
This isn't fun.
Hold on. Saw this in Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues. No, I already tried to punch it, so it doesn't work. My fist didn't go through it or into it.
You mean when you
What did I say?
Cool. What's he want me to do?
Keep your eyes on.
I turned his head and, like in a circle.
Keep your eyes on the wall, Pat.
Okay, my eyes are on the wall that just appeared.
Okay.
Gone.
Now what do you do?
I don't lose and keep concentration on it. Like was
Okay. Nothing happens. What do you do now?
I go up to the wall and I like just hit it like
With your hand?
yeah, I'm just like
I grab his head. I put it against the wall. You want to contest? Yes, I do.
Trying to shove his face into the
Yes,
wall.
I did a 4.
I did a 10.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? It says put your eye on the wall. Put your eye there. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh wait.
Does this wall that just appeared behind us make any
Do you have a
sense?
glass eye?
No.
Okay then.
Wait, does it say eyes?
Word out this.
It's like put eyes.
Maybe we have to that's what I'm saying.
Oh!
We
I
have to
flip his iPad up.
Yeah. Now, Mike.
Yeah,
what
my
do you-
my vision's like
What do you want to do now? I'm
Gorn,
gonna retcon very close.
the eyes are on the wall. Like, what do you want from me?
You hear him say, "Oh, you're right there, Pet." Why don't you just take a step back to get some perspective?
Take a step back.
Take another one.
I turn around and I'm like, what's going on?
You see now nothing happens. You still see the wall. You hear a whisper. Everyone hears a whisper. Colder.
Okay, then I take a step forward.
Step forward. Which wall are you looking at now?
The wall that appeared.
Oh, colder.
Okay, a step back.
Warmer.
Step back.
Warmer.
Step back.
Warmer.
Step back.
You step through the wall that was originally there
With the painting?
with the painting, and you all find yourselves now on the top of the tower of the actual tower, and so there's just open space above you.
I punched that wall.
I put the eye patch back down.
I don't get what happened.
And,
I punched it. You saw it.
you see,
Nothing happened, guys.
you see at the top
Oh,
of the
this
tower,
happened. It's all red.
there's a decayed tree that is kind of grown out of the tower. It's kind of off the side of the back side of it, and you can see a old man. He's been gagged and chained to the tree. He's still alive,
Sounds like how I treat my guys.
and if you investigation check
I just kind of slump and I'll investigation check.
or yeah,
For him?
everybody.
Is that
Actually, intelligence. This is just
Oh,
check.
intelligence.
Just pure intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
3. That is gonna be 18.
18.
What'd you get?
9, my dude.
You guys recognize this guy? He looks suspiciously familiar to the guy that was the statue. The statue outside.
The wizard.
The one that you put the gemstone in?
Mm-hmm.
I remember what Gorn looks like, right?
Grond?
Gron?
Yes.
This isn't Gron.
That's not Grond.
You maybe stay behind. I'm going to approach him, and if he does anything, be ready.
Yeah, can I do stealth?
Yeah.
Hide?
There's nothing out there.
Because honestly to God, Gron wants me. So I'm gonna approach whoever this is and intervene.
Alright, so I'm behind the statue.
Just ready an attack.
Ready to attack?
There's actually the tree. Right.
The way it would be is like this is a circle. The tree's like right here, and it's
He's
right,
right.
on the edge. So you should chain to the edge. So if you were behind the tree, you'd be
Oh, he's chained.
Yeah.
Oh, he's chained the guy on the tree?
Yeah, the guy's he's chained to the tree and gagged, so he can't come.
So I'm assuming the trigger should take out the guy.
No. Look, I'm gonna tell you. That's a bounty hunter.
I pull out my gag.
I forgot about this.
You have a gag?
I have a special magic gag.
That's right, you have a gag.
That's a small magic ball game.
Now, what this does is it silences people from talking.
Special ball.
Like completely. You can't say a word like it doesn't work, okay? If this is a wizard,
Dang, this is meta. I can't do that.
What's
I
better?
can't do it.
Roll an intelligence check.
What's better? What's better?
Because in order to use certain magic, you'd have to say words.
If you can make it make sense for you.
Fuck, I can't.
No.
It's a 10.
Okay.
So I can't say anything. I won't retcon everything I just said.
So
Because I don't want to meta. I don't want to meta. So,
Okay, I'm approaching it.
you don't know anything about the log guy.
Yeah.
So
we
you
don't.
wanted to, that's what you're probably gonna want to
So I'm behind the guy. I'm behind the tree. And the guy. The trigger's approaching me.
Yeah. Because you stealth roll, right?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
it doesn't matter, okay.
What can I hide behind the tree?
No, he's on the tree.
Oh yeah.
I'm changing the music. What's going on?
As you guys, you approach the tree, you come up to the wizard, and
Wish I was a wizard.
and you actually I don't want this one.
Because it's so sad.
That's better.
It's a totally different tone.
That's why I didn't fit. As you get closer to him, it's good.
We get a bad energy.
Yeah, you get a very bad energy. Mike, you feel like you're being watched. Perception check?
If we fight again, I'm dead, dude.
Maybe.
Natural 20.
You look up and you immediately see Gron. He's perched in the tree, and he's pale. He has tattoos all over him. He has horns. He has no mouth, but he has no nose. He has like pale, or not pale, sickly yellow eyes, just staring at you.
I look at him and I'm pissed.
So real quick, you have other moves you can do. So something like a dodge action. That means basically you're not getting hit. What else you can do? Like on your
reaction ones.
yeah reactions where someone like say they
Like they-
jump out of the tree, you shoot them. You set up a reaction. So like, hey, I want to set
How
up a
would you
reaction.
react? Would you dodge? Would you attack him? Would you do something?
So the
I
reaction.
have to tell before I
Yes. So hey, I'm setting up a reaction. If anything jumps out of me, I'm gonna shoot it, or I'm gonna dodge, or I'm dashing 5 miles back that way. So that's just another thing to have in your arsenal.
And you can do that anytime before combat initiation.
You could do it during your thing too, but it will take up your turn.
Yes, that's true. But that's when it's free. So he looks down at you, and he grabs the tree branch, and he just kind of hops down. He's not nonchalant about it. He just
He's like, fucking something.
Like it's just like he's like, all right, you're here. Now you're here. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in what I'm gonna have to do.
Well, it's been nice knowing you.
The,
I don't know what you did, but you fucked up.
I had a real feeling that you were just another person. I had no idea that this party was out to stop what my masters were trying to do.
Stop.
Yeah, he looks over and shot Jim. That's,
No, you shot you.
I wasn't supposed to.
Well, why'd you shoot him?
You enjoyed it though, didn't you?
I did not. I got a
Well, why'd you shoot him?
I got a stern talking to. But I'll be honest, it's in my nature to embrace chaos.
Exactly.
So I've been giving this a lot of thought. And I honestly thought my pets would have tore you to pieces by now, but I'm willing to make a deal
And what deal is that going
With him.
with all of you.
With him.
With
I wasn't
all
there.
of
I wasn't there.
you. You're here now. And I'm telling you, there's only one way you'll leave.
You dead. That was a joke.
He's a little stupid.
So I'm willing to offer you each a boon and one person. I'll let them leave with their life.
Well, that's kind of dumb. Really? I mean, I want this one that's gonna live.
What makes you think you're so confident in
I'm the folk hero, man. I always live. He ain't got nothing except for a kid he don't care about. I don't know you. You're good.
Yeah, but I got
Imagine how great your stories would be.
My stories?
Stories.
Stories. No one knows that they're on it. And lives.
Well, they will. And then they won't. Ah, smart tactic, right? You gotta get all these kills, all because look at all these kills I got hit on here. I took out everyone.
To be fair, me and Trigger helped him out.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I still finish. Finish every job I get all the time.
And that's why I'm so impressed. I think you guys do have what it takes to stop him.
So what's the boon?
What do you want?
Wait, what's it? Question.
Treasure. Anything.
Oh, okay.
Anything you want. The catch is, I give you something. It's when you die.
Two of us.
when you die?
I'm not making a deal with the devil.
He's not the devil.
He looks damn close to it.
But he's not. He's a demon. He works for some other dude. He's scared.
It's a group vote. Whatever you guys want to do.
Anything. Anything.
Well, what's up with this guy?
He's not. I want him free. Then I get his soul.
When he
Sure.
dies.
When I die.
Oh my god, the
Do you-
music kind of matching too well right
What
now.
do you want? Anything.
Anything you want. What would your character
What
want?
would your character want?
Right, like the ability, I would have like that's a great massive like axe.
I have one of those. You can have mine. You want it? You can have it. That's dumb. You don't want that. What do you want? It's not that simple. What do you want? What do you want? It's pretty easy.
It is pretty easy.
Well, then just say it. You can grant it. He's a freaking wizard or something.
I want Jim's axe.
I don't have power.
You said anything.
You know. I can give you an axe that looks like his axe, but I
It's
can't.
not a fair deal, is it, when you said you give me anything? anything if I die.
Listen, it took the 7 lords of hell to make that axe. With
He's
thousands
only-
of souls.
What? Can I get a little background on God?
No one knows.
Why don't you want to be a movie?
Not that better than that.
Okay. Okay then. You won't give me Finn's axe, then you're my pet.
Mm-hmm.
And I get your soul. Is that a deal?
If I die,
When you die.
when I die. You're my pet, Gorn.
When you say, I'm your pet, what are you asking?
Just think of it as everything twofold that you put me through and everything come back at you.
Deal.
Fuck.
What do you,
Can you give me an ability?
what do you want?
I want the ability to see a situation before it happens.
Premonition.
Premonition, yes.
And get your soul.
Yes.
Fuck, dude, that's sick.
Deal. He gives you he gives you an orb and he hands it to you. It's pitch black.
You gotta eat it.
It feels like it's made of glass, but it's ice cold to the touch. Out of story, it has one charge for looking into the future.
Oh, he got you! He got you! He got
In,
you!
So
Brian,
one use?
one use. And Brian, he was now for you. He walks over to the wizard and he grabs his chains and they start to crumble and break apart. And then he turns back to Mike and says, "Good luck catching me." And then the wizard just like a bright light just emanates from him, explodes forward, and Gron gets thrown to the other side of the tower, and he casts some weird spell, doesn't say anything, just shoots this thing, and you see Gron under him, the ground under him sort of heat up, and he starts getting dragged back down. It looks like he's getting dragged back, like as a guess. Gron gets dragged back into hell. Yeah.
When before he goes through it and everything, I whisper under my breath because I know he can hear me. See you around.
See you around.
So what happened to my dude?
He's free. So let him out and he just vanishes.
See you around.
Ooh, okay. Alright.
He's like, yes, he will.
He's like, wolf.
And yeah, you're now the wizard is he's very old. He doesn't look very healthy. And
Wait, you're doing 2 songs?
I am.
I know, I'm like, music.
Got it.
So you're
Okay.
Don't worry about the beer.
Now
What they're supposed to do.
the wizard he kind of stumbles over towards Brian and Brooks and he puts his hand on his shoulders. Thank you so much. I've been trapped by this guy for
Hey,
centuries.
you know how to get rid of my soul in a good way. Keep my body here.
So you don't want to stay. That's my situation.
Well, look, my soul's gonna get taken anyway, so I need to figure this out. That's the plan now. I've got you. You seem like a good guy if I had you a chance. We all need our souls kind of taken, but in a sense, not taken. We need our souls taken to someone better.
You made a deal with the devil. That's how I got in this whole situation.
Well, let's make a deal with the guy.
I don't know any of those.
What the hell are you? I thought you were something great.
This was my home. I made a deal with Ron. I wanted to keep my home
You
safe.
wasted your whatever you got on nothing.
What did you get?
One orb of premonition. At least I have something. You don't have shit.
I have this.
I can get you guys out. This is my home.
Then get us out of here. And by the
Hold
way,
on.
what is your name?
I remember very little from my past. But
I take out my whiskey flask.
how have you been here, man? Time operates weird down here. Where are we? This was my home. I guess now it is again with Ron gone.
And what was your deal?
I made a deal. I wanted to protect my home from any damage or well, you can see Ron pulled my home into a different realm and kept his deal. And I fear anything you guys have made a deal with you that twist it.
Is there any way we can tell you what it is?
My body's long gone. It's just my soul here. As long as I stay here, I'll be here. But after that,
So then you want freedom.
this is the best I've got.
If I would leave, is there anything else in this realm that we're in right now?
It's just my parents.
I pull out a meat ration. You can eat this.
I can't. I'm just.
You just smell it.
Tries to smell it.
Well, you can look.
Thank you. And, is there anything you guys want to do here?
Well, I mean,
Go
you
back.
say your memory's gone. I mean, I would have loved to ask about your home.
You say Quran went to another realm. What realm did you go to?
Well, I sent him back to hell. But that won't hold him forever.
So he's bound to come back up here?
I could, yeah, I do.
So I'm assuming his weapon's gone when we go back.
No, of course not.
So he has Jim's axe?
No,
No.
it's Jim. It's not Jim's axe. It's an
This
crossbow. Was a sword. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
No, it would be the same thing as it is now.
Just no demands on it.
I mean, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
don't break it. Just then I'll die.
Then you'll die.
Then I'll
If
die.
he dies.
So my bow.
No,
So let's just be clear here. My bow
it's his.
is your world.
My home, yeah. I'm living. That's where we're at right now.
This is Abyssal.
This realm would be an abyssal realm. Yes, that would make sense.
Okay then. What can we do here besides moving back?
Oh, this is the first time I've been free since I got here. So
Fuck me. Now I got a job that I have to complete that. Well, I always finish my job.
yeah, well, if I need you, I know where to find you. And then he snaps his fingers, and you guys all are standing right outside the university door again, and the bow is still laying there right at the entrance. But the
What
room,
held you guys into trigger?
the rooms, you notice, you know how they were always like flashing different colors and different shapes? They're no longer there.
It's just like one solid color now.
It's just a black bow.
Alright, then solid black bow.
Does it still have the
It's just it's
so now it's just regular junk.
with all the same attributes that have before.
Just not the one
There's no devil living in it.
you don't have to
I made an interesting deal
You did.
for now.
I could have had an interesting deal, but
You still.
Yeah,
it's
that-
a good.
I mean,
move.
it's like it was a great idea. I'm looking at his demon and I'm thinking like, what's the one thing that I can screw him that it's haunting and everything.
so Kron is his pet.
If I ever
In a
see him
weird
again,
sense.
In a very weird sense, yeah. If he has him in life, but in death.
In
Kron has
death.
trigger.
Which is less time or more time than he's got.
You probably made the best man. But I got us out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All I'm saying is, if Lon tries to kill me, there is a consequence to him for doing it.
How?
He becomes my slave.
How?
Like his death is hell.
Yeah. I haven't fought, but I'm not gonna say it.
Alright, so you find yourselves at the entrance of the university. The curator has gone inside. Time has passed. It doesn't feel like any.
It's been doing that all day.
Oh, okay. It doesn't
It's
feel
when
like.
that AC turns on.
Oh, it doesn't feel like the time has changed any differently around you. It feels like time has gone by if you were just standing there.
So like a second.
No. So how long you spent in there
Oh.
was how long it.
So like 5 hours.
Yeah, something around there. The sunset.
So regular time.
Yes. Time. Regular time has passed.
I
Yes.
guess you
Okay.
didn't get that bounty, did you?
We did get the bounty.
What did you have? What did I give you from the
We went to the
He
crossroads.
went to go get this. We didn't get it yet, but he said he was giving us the stuff.
So should we go get this stuff?
Yeah, he probably doesn't over here. Wait,
Where's the curious?
yeah, where's the curator?
He
Y'all got
We're all wandering around like
we got the earrings.
you do.
Oh,
curator, come in.
go back.
Where'd you guys go? You guys got sucked into that the ball and then you just disappeared.
Went to the future.
Oh.
I don't know to tell you.
Oh. I'm gonna get my hopes up.
Wait, what was the guy's name? The wizard that was in the tree?
He didn't know his name. He didn't know his name.
That was him.
He didn't remember.
Nah, I asked the curator, do you know what's
Turn
happening?
down a little bit. Turn down the epic a little bit.
So it's hard to hear each other.
Not yo.
Oh.
No.
My B.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you could ask the curator that.
I asked the curator, do you know a man near a tree that makes a grunt? Something like that.
Quran? I've never heard of a person named Quran.
Do you know of what a city or a town is completely vanished?
How so? Like
How big was this place? Was it?
it looked just like a single stone tower with a couple buildings around it. So maybe it's definitely enough to fit on like maybe 5 acres.
Okay, well, I won't say 5 acres, but I'll say like something like has a big tower and a few huts or whatever. And a statue, a wizard.
What does the wizard look like?
Old? No, he wasn't old. I don't know. He had his hand out.
With what?
Well, he was old. The wizard.
With the wizard.
You guys know these wizards.
He was old and he said that was.
He was old, but the statue was.
I wouldn't know, but you're welcome to read any of the texts in our library.
Oh, jeez.
It's been a long 5 hours.
Look, I'm not really a man for books. I'm a man for action.
Oh, well, you could.
Can I ask someone else?
We have librarians, we have other staff and professors. Yeah, I'm just the curator.
So I guess we should go to the library.
Are we
Or
allowed?
should you still want?
We should have to collect it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll have the mage master come meet you guys in the library, if that's where you're headed, or you can come to his office.
Either way, it's cool with us. It's not up to me. It's up to us.
I'm fine going to.
The library.
Yeah.
So we won't get.
Library or his office.
Don't look at me. I don't even call. The same. It's literally up to you guys and what would happen in them. Definitely his office.
Alright, let's go to his
Let's go to
office.
the office.
All right. As you guys you remember what's his face? Indianapolis Jones. It's his clairvoyant spell, and how it kind of gave you guys a guide through it. The same thing pops up in front of you, and you can follow it through the campus, and it leads to the office of the mage master. As you're about to knock on the door, it just opens, and you see his face.
I did that to him today.
And he as you
Came up and was like,
as you
Yeah,
open it,
I was like, what the hell?
as you open it, you see a tall cloaked man, human, just standing there. He has a couple books floating around him.
what was the other person?
The curator.
Was he a human?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's like the dominant race.
For magic?
Well, just
everyone?
in the Legion.
Okay.
What do you-
Dragonborn.
the Dragonborn, they were slaves.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so they
yeah.
came, and so like they're still kind of a subclass. They never really rose past that. So he turned and goes, well, I hope you guys had a nice trip wherever you guys went. That was very unnatural. Never had that happen on campus before. Don't know a lot of people vanish.
You guys do magic. You don't have magic.
Responsibly,
Don't you just
Responsibly.
reappear?
that maybe intentionally we teleport places, but we don't. We have control.
I don't know. Whatever. Alright, yeah, it happened.
The curator told me it didn't look like you guys had control.
I did a roll into it. Did he not tell you that?
He said you rolled away.
Yeah, it was to look cool when I did it.
Roll it.
Deception.
Yeah.
You're sucking.
What is that?
3.
Oh wow.
You suck so much at deception.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
You can ask them. They were there.
The amount of times I've had students lie to me.
I'm not a student. I'm a founder. You probably heard of me.
God damn it, Rex.
Gogs! Alright, Gogs!
Your name's correct.
I fixed my my leather armor. It's Gogs.
Well, Gugs Grugs, I've never heard of
I'm sorry. That wasn't even a roll. My character laughs.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be rude. What was your name?
I'm the master.
Yeah, I've never heard of you. Nice.
Nice to meet you. Wow. He says, well, now that I've had the Jim's or not Jim's Indianapolis's journal here, and I've been reading it, and it looks like the symbols he has marked down are symbols of 3 sites of power in the world.
Sort of me.
He does exactly that.
I laugh again. Oh my god.
You have a good sense of humor about you. But no.
But no.
You guys are funny, guys.
Well, when I saved your life, we'll see who's laughing.
Just like you saved in Minneapolis, right?
Too soon.
Is that our character?
So as you can you see he pulls up a map and
Yeah,
so tell you
then you guys showed up.
you are here. There is a site of power here that it references. That's like next to the house.
Where you
That's
said.
nice. And then there's a site of power here and a site of power here.
That one's gonna be the hard way.
So we're not going to
No, that one is where the dragon supposedly lives.
like that isolated island.
This guy pays attention. I like that. He pays attention.
The dragon that lives.
What's that place called?
I don't know.
We don't know what it's called, but the dragons are supposed
There's
to
a dragon that lives there?
There's one like elder dragon, like a real dragon,
Like Smog from Lord of the Rings, but worse.
Okay.
like a real dragon. He's the one that started all this Cold War shit. Well,
He's like
not
the-
really.
He's like a
but yes.
nuclear deterrent, equal in power to Jimmy. Like that's,
Maybe he wants souls too.
He's like-
I'm selling souls, guys.
Oh, you're buying?
Yeah,
I'm already selling myself. So whoever gets it first.
I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, really. I don't. I'm gonna go sell myself more, guys.
And
You can say you're sold.
So you sell it what? Well, nobody knows. None of them know I sold it.
But it's gone.
It's not gone until I die.
It's not
Oh,
gone until
The
we die.
rule
We
is
still
until
have
I
our
die.
soul. Once you die,
there's no coming back.
So I gotta sell it the same condition.
I have an interesting condition.
To sell it on the same condition that you can have it when I die. Although there's 10 other people that are gonna fight for it, but you know, that's the ones. They all show up like,
Hey, I made the deal first. That's smart. That's smart. I like that.
this is now the next
I
deal.
mean,
I'm not gonna be
I mean, a slave can only serve one master, so that's all I'll say.
It's a pet, not a slave. Pets go up and beg for treats from everybody.
It's true. It's very true.
But the way he interprets pets.
He has multiple pets.
I was his pet. He was calling all of us pets.
Everyone in this, all the people that ever died with the sword were his pet. Anyone that get killed by the sword was his pet.
So you better have a good idea, because that's what we done. Because he tricked everyone. I just got a freaking door.
I got an orb.
The door.
I got a door. That's all I got.
And yeah, so those are the 3 sites that he referenced. No one has been to these places.
No one's
that
been
that
there?
I know of, or I have any record of. And very long time. Some of these are abandoned ruins from past civilizations.
Missing.
I mean,
Yeah, no, we. Wait, you're the guy we're supposed to talk about.
yeah. What's up?
Do you know of any disappearances of towers?
Of towers.
Just complete towers, maybe with 5, 6 huts around, houses. I don't know exactly how to
An
describe.
old wizard who has no name.
Well, he has a name,
But we
You
don't
just
know.
couldn't remember
It was-
what it was.
probably from ancient times.
This is strangely specific. Can you get some background on it?
What do you want background?
We just
Where are these questions coming from?
I have a dream.
We didn't jump out.
We had a dream. You guys both
No, no.
had a dream?
Well, yeah, we all have a dream.
You all shared a dream.
Yeah.
We didn't jump off.
And you all saw the same thing in the dream.
Yeah. Kind of weird.
A vision, if you will. Yes.
Friendly advice, don't dwell on those, but I'll look into it. I've never heard of it, but
Don't dwell on a dream.
it's not healthy.
So you're telling me I have to
Dwell
come
on
back to this
dreams.
place?
Huh?
You're telling me I have to come back to this place?
No, the
To
curator.
find out?
Oh, the curator can tell you.
Yeah, we did
Earpiece.
walkie-talkie.
What's a walkie?
Stony over here. Ring, right? You get it? Ring.
As,
That's funny.
I would say, as my dad,
I have one too.
Dumbledore, told me
Wait,
it's
Aura.
What
not.
did you say?
It's not
What was your dad's name again?
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore?
He was the mage master before me, and he told me it's not healthy to dwell on dreams.
Did he die from the dream?
No. you guys don't remember the first movie when he's looking in the mirror and he.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
He says-
I remember. He says that?
Yeah, he says that, don't dwell on dreams, but I'm just like, Dumbledore.
I can't. We'll get sued, man. We're making profit off this.
He's making $50 out of this all of it right now.
Dumbledore.
Yeah.
He said, don't dwell on dreams.
Yeah. So it's not. There's some advice from my old man.
How'd your man die?
Well, he got.
Did he fall off the tower or something?
He did. He did. You guys must have read about it.
Wait. Baby. Baby.
You guys must have read. You've heard about the Great Wizard War.
No, I just saw it.
Look, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not a magic man. Okay. I'm gonna get it done, man. Alright? Don't do none of this magic stuff, no. None of that.
Oh, all right.
I don't even know where this is going.
I don't even know where we're going. That's what we came
Look,
to.
okay, but he's distracting me with.
Dumbledore.
But he was laughing about his dad falling out of a building. I don't know why he laughed about it.
And he was killed by Snapped.
You are informed.
I don't know what's so funny about this guy. Hey, look, a guy died by falling out of a building.
But
And it wasn't a
But
dream.
in reality, it was from Macro. That's who.
Well, when it turns out though, he had it all figured out the whole time. Yes.
Did he have an orb of like seeing in the future?
No, but he just knew. Well, there was a orb of prophecy, but that was very vague, and they really didn't touch on it that much.
So in a sense, yes, that orb's not gonna work.
I'll find a way to use it.
But are you looking for work or anything?
By any chance,
Transition.
by any chance, did you have a student called Barry Pinter or something like that?
Did he have two friends? Was one of them a girl, one a boy?
Or do you have?
Redheads.
Do you know?
Yes. Ironically, the girl was a red dragonborn, and
I got a question about
You got a caretaker?
I just want to know about this one dude. He had a
We can't.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
stop.
like a firebolt on his head, and his name was Perry Hodder.
yes, he was one of our best students. He's gone on to be a great wizard now. He works for the
Did his village disappear?
Is he the old man?
I think we need to take a break. Perry Hodder is the old man.
Oh fuck. Oh, I can't even look right now.
oh my god.
Magrid.
Magrid the Dragonborn and Perry Hodder. I can't breathe. Dumbledore. What game are we playing? What game are we playing?
Professor Snap.
Oh my god.
What are we playing? I need to find a way to summon the soul again. That's all. We need to find Perry Hodder again. Oh fuck! I think we just made a character.
I need to walk.
Oh,
So that's what happens during D&D.
dude, this is fun.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit, that hurt.
And we'll go ahead and put this on intermission if anybody's watching.
I think that's gonna be the base.
That's the longest time you guys played?
No.
No.
Alright, everybody who's watching, I'm gonna say this is Dim Hack Boys, but it's not really. But, if you're not following, you should definitely give us a follow.
We put in a lot of effort in
Yes.
what we do, and we enjoy what we do, and we hope you do too.
And the funny thing is, this is our effort right here. Yes.
To be continued.
Yeah.
TBA.
Alright, peace out. Don't forget, race hack, boys.